Good evening, everyone. Here we are. It's the 9th of February, and we are here for the Coin Night Live auction, number 66, believe it or not. This is the 66th time we've had one of these. And let's see who we have here. Coin Junkie, Mark, EJ's Numismatics, Bill Crescent, Dennis Paulson. Let's see. Jim Fletcher, Jeff Dunn, Farm Dog. Good evening to everyone. And I have a pretty long list of items tonight, and we are ready to get started. I'm going to go ahead and wait another 3 or 4 minutes for other people to show up. And let's see, we got Party Pickle here, Tim Morrell. Glad everybody was able to show up this evening. Glad we are all together here for a wonderful auction. It's going to be a great one. My squeaky chair. And got my heater on in here, even though it was 65 degrees today. It's still a little bit chilly in here in the office. Sorry about the reveals earlier in the week. I had a little bit of an issue with, sleep deprivation, I think it is. Not really sure exactly what it turns out to be, but I think it was sleep deprivation anyway. And I'm doing better now. Hopefully it'll get better and better as time goes on. Hello, Thomas. Give it just a couple more minutes. Wait for other people to show up. Accidentally had it scheduled an hour earlier than it should have been. Meant to schedule it for 8 p.m. Eastern. Everybody got their coffee ready? So everybody got their beverage of choice ready to go. There's Jessica Johnson right there. Hey, Jess. 65 here too, just in the house. Yeah, 65 wouldn't do it for our house. We keep it around 73 inside the house. 65 is a little bit too chilly. Excuse me. I got Techstar in here. Techstar is ready to go. Good evening, sir. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Go ahead and flip over to the Dino Lake. Get us the first auction item ready to go here. Let me bring up my filter on this and back it up a little bit. Back it up to the beginning at least. There we go. All right. So here we are. We're all ready to go. Is everybody ready? A couple of house cleaning items to start off with. We've got 7 new reveals for this week. We've got a 1954S, a 56D, a 59D, a 58D, a 60D, 55S, and a 46D. We're also going to be doing a makeup for a 1956D roll that we opened today that was not original, and I thought it was. It's going to be for number 250. So whoever was involved in number 250, we're going to have a makeup for that. And then we're also going to be doing 247 and 248 tomorrow morning. I'm going to be doing it kind of early in the morning. As soon as I can get up and get around, I'm going to be doing 247 and 248 in the morning. Let's see. Reveals for the past couple of weeks, few weeks, I've got probably 150 coins here that need to be checked. They are up on tinyurl.com/ccreveals. tinyurl.com/ccreveals. You can see those there. Let's see. Anything else? I don't guess I have anything else before I'm going to get started. Hello, Adam, Deanne. We've got a bunch of people in here. Okay, let me go ahead and get started. Let's see. Yep, we're there. Okay. First item up for bids tonight. It's going to be a single. Hang on a second. Let me get my scope in place. It's going to be this single right here. It's a 1928D Lincoln Cent. It's an extremely fine 1928D Lincoln Cent. We're going to start this off at 25 cents. 25-cent bid. Anyone? 25 cents. You get it started at 25 cents. Anybody start me at 25 cents? A 25-cent bid. 25-cent bid on lot number 1, 28D. Lincoln Cent, extremely fine, starting at 25 cents. Anybody give me a 25-cent bid? Anybody bid at 25? 25 cents. Anybody bid at 25 cents? We got Tim. I guess we got Dana in there at 25 cents. Now Chuck Patil at $1. Now got a dollar bid, another dollar bid. Now look at $1.25. Anybody bid at $1.25? Looking for a bid at $1.25? Hello, Javier. Need $1.25. Looking $1.25 now. Anybody bid at $1.25? Looking for $1.25. Anybody bid at $1.25? You got a coin here that is easily a $5 to $7 coin. Got $1.25. Dollar bid on it now. Looking for $1.25. Anybody bid at $1.25? Anybody want it for, what is it, like 30% of guide value? Here's $1.50. $1.50 bid. $1.50 bid now. Looking $1.75. Anybody bid at $1.75? Looking for $1.75. Anybody bid at $1.75? Anybody bid at $1.75? Looking for $1.75. Anybody bid at $1.75? $1.50 going once now. Looking for a bid at $1.75 now. Got a bid at $2. Now $2.50. Got a bid at $2.50 now. Look a bid at $2.75. Anybody bid at $2.75? Looking for a bid at $2.75. Anybody bid at $2.75? Need a bid at $2.75 now. Anybody bid at $2.75? $2.75. Anybody $2.75? We got Chuck for $3. Chuck for $3 now. Looking for $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? Look a bid at $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? $3.25 now. Anybody bid at $3.25? Looking for a bid at $3.25? Oh, sorry. Hello, Chase. Reverse. The reverse looks just like this right here. Nice full wheat lines. No rim dings. Hey, hang on a second. Let me pull this back just a little bit more so we can get the whole coin inside the field at once. There we go. Got the whole coin in there at once. Now Thomas at $3.50. $3.50. Need a bid at $3.75. Looking for a bid at $3.75. Anybody bid at $3.75? Hello, Midnight. Looking for a bid at $3.75. Anybody bid at $3.75? Need a bid at $3.75 now. Anybody bid at $3.75? No bid at $3.75. We got a bid at $3.50 now. Going once at $3.50. Looking for a bid at $3.75. Anybody bid at $3.75? Need a bid at $3.75. Got a bid at $3.50. Going twice now. Looking for a bid at $3.75. Anybody bid at $3.75? Looking for a bid at $3.75. Now we got $3.75. $3.75. Looking for a bid of $4 now. Anybody bid $4? Looking for a bid of $4. Anybody bid a $4? Looking for a bid of $4. $4 bid. Anybody $4 bid? Got a $4 bid now. James Worley. Hello, James. Got a bid of $4 now. Looking for a bid of $4.25. Anybody bid a $4.25? Looking for a bid of $4.25. Anybody bid a $4.25? Got a bid of $4. Looking for a bid of $4.25. Anybody bid a $4.25? Need a bid of $4.25. Anybody bid a $4.25? Looking for a bid of $4.25? Got a bid of $4. Looking for a bid of $4.25. Anybody bid a $4.25? Anybody bid a $4.25? $4 going once now. Looking for a bid of $4.25. Anybody bid a $4.25? Got $4 going twice now. Looking for a bid of $4.25. Anybody bid a $4.25? Looking for a bid of $4.25? Sold at $4. James Worley. Thank you very much, sir. Sold at $4. Now looking for our next item up for bids. Lot number 2. This is a 1938S Lincoln Cent. Look at the color on that. Really nice looking color. Some interesting patina color on that one. I'm going to start this at 25 cents. Anybody want to start me at 25 cents? 25-cent bid. Anybody 25 cents? Got $1 from Jim Fletcher. Got $1. Looking for $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25? Looking for $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25? Anybody bid $1.25? Tim Morrell trying for $1. Needs $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25? Looking for a bid at $1.25 now. Anybody bid $1.25? $1.25. Anybody $1.25 now? Chase bids at $3. $3.25 now. $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? Still looking for $3.25 now. $5. Tim Morrell. $5. Looking for a bid at $5.50. Anybody bid at $5.50? Looking for a bid at $5.50 now. Anybody bid at $5.50? Looking for a bid at $5.50. Anybody bid at $5.50? Need a bid at $5.50 now. Anybody bid at $5.50? Got a bid of 5, looking for a bid of 5.50. Now $5 going once. Now we got a bid of 6. Looking for a bid of 6. Now 6.50. Anybody bid of 6.50? Looking for a bid of 6.50. Anybody bid of 6.50? This 38S's are really nice. This one's actually a very colorful looking coin. Really like this thing. The more I look at it, the more I like it. Now we got a 38S here. You got Bulldog's bid of $6, looking for a bid of 6.50. Anybody bid of 6.50? Need a bid of 6.50 now. Anybody bid of 6.50? $6 bid now going once, looking for a bid of 6.50. Anybody bid of 6.50? Looking for a bid of 6.50. $6 bid now going twice, looking for a bid of 6.50. Anybody bid of 6.50? Tim Morrell bids of 6.50. Got a 6.50 now, looking for 7. Anybody bid of 7? Anybody bid of 7? Looking for a bid of 7 now. Anybody bid of 7? Anybody bid of 7? Got a 6.50, looking for a bid of 7. Got a bid of 7 now. Adam Connor. Hello, Adam. Got a bid of 7 now, looking for a bid of 7.50. Anybody bid of 7.50? Looking for a bid of 7.50 now. Anybody bid of 7.50? 38S. It's a nice uncirculated coin. Really like it. It's got a little spot up there by the N of in. Otherwise, a very nice coin. Tim Morrell is out now. Adam Connor bid of 7 now, looking for a bid of 7.50. Anybody bid of 7.50? $7 going once now, looking for a bid of 7.50. Anybody bid of 7.50? Looking for a bid of 7.50. Techstar comes in at 7.50 now. 7.50 now, looking for a bid of 8. Got a bid of 7.50, looking for a bid of 8. Anybody bid of 8? Look a bid of 8 now. Anybody bid of 8? Got a bid of 7.50, looking for a bid of 8. Anybody bid of 8? Got an $8 bid. $8 bid. Adam Connor now looking for 8.50. Anybody bid of 8.50? Looking for a bid of 8.50. Looking for a bid of 8.50. Anybody bid of 8.50? Looking for a bid of 8.50 now. Anybody bid of 8.50? $8 looking for 8.50. Anybody bid of 8.50? $8 going once now. Looking for a bid of 8.50. Anybody bid of 8.50? Looking for a bid of 8.50? Techstar says he's out. Thank you. I got a bid of 8 now, going twice. Looking for a bid of 8.50. Anybody bid of 8.50? Looking for a bid of 8.50. Anybody bid of 8.50? Sold $8. Adam Connor. Thank you very much, sir. All right, then. It's a nice looking coin. I really like that one. Even though it's a brown color, it's still got a lot of color to it. A lot of patina, you might say. All right, here's our next one. 1911S. 1911S, it's one of the semi-keys. And sorry, Chase, we already had that one sold before you could get to it. So we got Chase with a 25-cent bid, got 11S. 1911S. Got a 25, looking for a bid of 50. Got Jim Fletcher with a bid of 10 now, bid of $10. $10 looking for 10.50. Anybody bid of 10.50? Looking for a bid of 10.50. Anybody bid of 10.50? Looking for a bid of 10.50. Anybody bid of 10.50? Adam Connor bids 12. Got a bid of 12 now. Looking for a bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Look a bid of 13 now. Anybody bid of 13? Now got a bid of 12. Looking for a bid of 13 now. 15. Steve A is 15. Looking for a bid of 16. Anybody bid of 16 now? 16. Anybody bid of 16? Looking for a bid of 16 now. 15 the bid. Looking for a bid of 16. Anybody bid of 16? It's easily a $25 coin. Got a bid of 17. Chase Carlisle bids a 17. Dean comes in, tries a 16, needs 18. Need a bid of 18 now. Looking for a bid of 18. Anybody 18? 18. $18 bid. $17.50 would do it. Need a bid of 18. Anybody bid of 18? Look a bid of 18 now. Anybody bid of 18? Look a bid of 18 now. Anybody bid of 18? 17. Going once. Looking for a bid of 18. Anybody bid of 18? Looking for a bid of 18 now. Anybody bid of 18? Got 17 going twice now, looking for a bid of 18. Anybody bid of 18? Looking for a bid of 18. Anybody bid of 18? Now got 17.50. Deanne still looking for 18. Anybody bid of 18? Got a 17.50 looking for 18. Anybody bid of 18? Looking for a bid of 18 now. Anybody bid of 18? Looking for a bid of 18? 17.50 going once, looking for a bid of 18 now. Anybody bid of 18? Looking for a bid of 18? Anybody bid of 18? 7.50 going twice now, looking for a bid of 18. Anybody bid of 18? Anybody bid of 18? Look a bid of 18. Sold to Deanne, $17.50. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Never did show you the reverse on this one. Sorry. There's the reverse. That's why it grades good. It's got full rim. All the major details there. That's what's required of a good condition coin. I'll remember to flip these things over as we keep going along. Here's the next one for you, 1942. 1942, this one is a Choice MS coin. Choice MS coin was looking for a 25-cent bid. Anybody bid at 25 cents. Need an uncirculated 1942 for 25 cents. Jim Fletcher bids at 25 cents, looking for a bid of 50 now. Anybody bid at 50, look a bid of 50. Chase Carlisle bids at 50. Got a bid of 50 now, looking for a bid of 75. Anybody bid at 75, need a bid of 75. Anybody bid at 75. Got a bid of 75. Now need a bid of $1. $1 bid. Anybody bid $1. Looking for a dollar bid. Anybody bid $1. Anybody bid $1. Looking for a dollar bid. Dollar bid. Anybody dollar bid. Anybody dollar bid. Got a bid of 75. Look for a bid of $1. Got a bid of $1 now. Got a bid of $1 now. $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25. Looking for a bid of $1.25. $1.25. Looking for a bid of $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25. Got a 1, looking for a bid of 125. Anybody bid of 125? Looking for a bid of 125. Alright, we're going to be going once to Chase at $1, looking for a bid of 125. Anybody bid of 125? Techstar comes in 150, 150. Now looking 175. Anybody bid of 175? Looking for a bid of 175. Anybody bid of 175? Got a 150, looking for a bid of 175. Anybody bid of 175? Looking for a bid of 175. Anybody bid of 175? Got a bid of 150, looking for a bid of 175. Anybody bid of 175? Need a bid of 175. Anybody bid of 175? Techstar 150 going once, looking for a bid of 175. Anybody bid of 175? Looking for a bid of 175 now. Anybody bid of 175? Got Techstar going twice now. 150 looking for a bid of 175. Anybody bid of 175? Looking for a bid of 175? Sold Techstar for 150. I appreciate it. Crap, I forgot to flip this one over too. It's nicer on the reverse than it is on the obverse. There you go, Techstar. Got you a pretty nice one. Now moving on to the next one. Next coin here, gonna be a 1932 Lincoln cent. This is a Choice Unk 1932 Lincoln cent's a beautiful coin. Really nice looking brown coin. Just a little tiny hint up there of a woody up toward the top. Nice little hint of a woody. Let me flip it over and look at the other side. This is an absolutely beautiful coin for a 25-cent bid. Anybody bid a 25? Now Yo-Man bids $5. $5 bid. Now looking bid a 5.5. Looking for a bid of 5.50. Anybody bid a 5.50? Look a bid of 5.50. Yep, Coin Dragon heard those magic words. Got a woody, got a woody. You can look up around In God We Trust and find the looks like a southwest to northeast green line going through the coin. Got Jim Fletcher 7, now Steve A at 9. Got a $9 bid now, looking for a $10 bid. Anybody bid a 10? Got a 9, look a bid a 10. Anybody bid a 10? Look a bid a 10. Now anybody bid a 10? Yo-Man bids a 10. Yo-Man bids a 10, now looking for 11. Anybody bid 11? Looking for 11 now. Anybody bid 11? Anybody bid 11? Looking for a bid of 11. Now 10.50. You got a $25 coin here. Slow bidding, now 11. Now 11, looking for a bid of 12. Anybody bid a 12? Looking for a bid of 12. Only half of its actual value of a bid of 12. Anybody bid a 12? Looking for a bid of 12. Now anybody bid a 12? Anybody bid a 12? Looking for a bid of 12. Now anybody bid a 12? How much faster do you need me to go? Bid 11 now, 12.50. 12.50 now, 13. Got a bid of 13 now, looking for a bid of 14. Anybody bid a 14? Looking for a bid of 14 now. Anybody bid a 14? It was EJ's Numismatics at 11. So we got Yo-Man at 15 now. 15, Yo-Man Gold at 15, looking for a bid of 16. Anybody bid a 16? Look a bid of 16. Now anybody bid a 16? You got to add running and stuck on your screen. Chase, just refresh your browser. You'll get a fresh browser, and the ad will go away, I think. Yo-Man a bid of 15. Now Adam at a bid of 16. Got a bid of 16 now. Adam Connor bid of 16. Looking for a bid of 17. Looking for a bid of 17. Now anybody bid of 17? Looking for a bid of 17. Anybody bid of 17? Got a bid of 16, looking for a bid of 17. Anybody bid of 17, looking for a bid of 17. Anybody bid of 17. Yo-Man bids of 17. Yo-Man is 17, now looking for 18. Got a 17, looking for 18. Anybody bid of 18. Anybody bid of 18. Need a bid of 18 now. Anybody bid of 18. Got Yo-Man's bid of 17 now, looking for a bid of 18. Anybody come in at $18? $18 bid. Anybody $18 bid? Now we got 17 going once. Looking for a bid of 18. Anybody 18? Anybody bid of 18? Got a 17 going twice. Now looking for a bid of 18. You're getting about $8 off of the actual value of this coin. Got a bid of 17. Now looking for 18 going twice. Yo man go 17. Need a bid of 18. Looking for a bid of 18. Anybody bid of 18? Sold. Yo man go $17. Sorry, Adam. Didn't get in there in time, buddy. Got Yo man bid $17. And I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Nope. We got more bids, but we already had it sold, unfortunately. Good for Yo man. There you go, brother. Got you a good one. Here's a 1945 Lincoln Cent. This one's going to be a Choice BU coin. Choice BU, 1945 Lincoln. Look at the luster on that guy for a quarter. 25 cents. Anybody give me 25-cent bid? 25-cent bid get you started. Anybody 25 cents? Looking for a 25? Anybody bid a 25? Need a bid of 25? Anybody bid a 25? Look a bid of 25. Anybody bid a 25? Anybody bid a 25? Need a bid of 25? 25 cents, folks. Nice bright red 1945 Lincoln Cent. Got Jim Fletcher 50 cents. Jim Fletcher 50 cents. 50 now. Look a bid of 75. Got a bid of $1 now. Look a bid of $1.25. Got a bid of $1. Looking for 125. Anybody bid of 125? Look a bid of 125. Anybody bid of 125? Got a bid of 1. Look a bid of 125 now. 150. Looking for 175. Now looking 175. Anybody bid of 175? Anybody bid of 175? Got a 150, looking for a bid of 175. Anybody bid of 175, looking for a bid of 175? Anybody bid of 175? 175 or 2. Anybody bid of 175? Need a bid of 175? Jim Fletcher, 150 going once, looking for a bid of 175. Anybody bid of 175? Anybody bid of 175, looking for a bid of 175 now? Anybody 175? Sorry, yo man. Got Bulldog bid of 2 now. Bulldog bid of 2, looking for a bid of 225. Anybody bid of 225, looking for a bid of 225. Anybody bid of 225? Got a bid of 2, looking for a bid of 225. There's a bright red coin. It's got a few spots on it, but it's a bright red coin. Got a bid of 2. Bulldog bid of 2, looking for a bid of 225. Anybody bid of 225? Need a bid of 225, look a bid of 225. Anybody bid of 225? Got Adam Connor with a bid of 225. 225 now, 250. Anybody bid of 250, looking for a bid of 250. Anybody bid at 250? Looking for a bid at 250. Anybody bid at 250? Adam Connor with a 225 going once, looking for a bid at 250. Adam Connor going once, looking for a bid at 250. Anybody bid at 250? Looking for a bid at 250 now. Anybody 250? Got Adam Connor 225 going twice now, looking for a bid at 250. Anybody bid at 250? Looking for a bid at 250. Anybody bid at 250? Bulldog bids at 250 now. Got Bulldog with a 250 now, looking for 275. 275, anybody bid at 275? Looking for a bid at 275 now. Anybody bid at 275? 250 now, looking for 275. Anybody bid at 275? Need a 275. Anybody bid at 275? 250 going once now, looking for a bid at 275. Anybody bid at 275? Looking for a bid at 275 now. Anybody 275? Got 250 going twice now, looking for a bid at 275. Anybody bid at 275? Last and final call. Sold. Bulldog 250. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. And the Marine wins it. Luck to all on this next coin. This one's a really nice one. Here we go with a 1945D. 1945D. This is Choice Gem. It isn't quite as dark as it looks in this picture. It's actually a nice dark orange coin. It has that beautiful color that the shell case bronze coins from 1944 through 1947 typically have. A lot of them have this color because of the sulfur content left over in the brass shell casings that they brought back from the war and used for minting coins. I got Jim Fletcher with a $2 bid. $2 bid now, looking for a 225. Anybody bid at 225? Need a bid at 225. Look a bid at 225. Anybody bid at 225? Got a bid at 2. Look a bid at 225. Anybody bid at 225? Need a bid at 225 now. Anybody bid at 225? Anybody bid at 225? Anybody bid at 225? Here's the reverse. Oh, did I say it was toned? Looking for a bid at 225 now. Anybody bid at 225? Anybody bid at 225? Need a bid at 225 now. Anybody bid at 225? Got a bid at 2. Looking for a bid at 225. Anybody bid at 225? Got a bid at 2. Going once. Looking for a bid at 225. Anybody bid at 225? EJ bids 250. Got 250 now. 3 from Jim Fletcher. Got a $3 bid now, looking $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? Looking for a bid at $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? Need a bid at $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? $3.50. Tim Morrell now looking for a bid at $3.75. $3.75. Anybody bid at $3.75? Anybody bid at $3.75? Look a bid at $3.75 now. Anybody bid at $3.75? That's right. You got all kinds of beautiful color in this little guy. Looky there. How sweet it is. $3.50 now going once. $3.50 now going once. Tim Morrell looking for a bid at $3.75. Anybody bid at $3.75? Looking for a bid at $3.75. Anybody bid at $3.75? Got $3.50 going twice now. Looking for a bid at $3.75. Anybody bid at $3.75? Look a bid at $3.75. Anybody bid at $3.75? Sold. Tim Morrell, $3.50. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Got a deal on that one. Got a big deal. Here we go. Here's the next one. Next coin up for bids, 1947S. It's a nice, beautiful, bright coin. 1947S. There's the obverse. Let's take a look at the reverse real quick. There's the reverse. Nicely well struck 1947S Lincoln cent here. Going to start it at 25 cents. 25 cents only. 25 cents. Anybody bid at 25? Anybody bid at 25? Give me a bid at 25. Anybody bid at 25? Start me off at 25. 25 cents. Anybody bid at 25? Now we got Jim Fletcher, $2.50. That's 10 times the start. We got a $2.50. Now $2.75. Anybody bid at $2.75? Looking for a bid at $2.75. Now $3. Now $3.25. Got a Jim Fletcher, $3.25. Look for a bid at $3.50 now. Anybody bid at $3.50? Look a bid at $3.50 now. Anybody bid at $3.50? Got a bid at $3.25. Looking for a bid at $3.50. Anybody bid at $3.50? Look a bid at $3.50 now. Anybody bid at $3.50? Yeah, we got a nice coin here. $3.25. Looking for a bid at $3.50. Anybody bid at $3.50? Looking for a bid at $3.50 now. Anybody bid at $3.50? Got $3.25. Going once. Looking for a bid at $3.50. Anybody bid at $3.50? Looking for a bid at $3.50. Anybody bid at $3.50? Zoom the mint mark. It takes a lot of effort here. I can do it. Going twice now. Got a bid at $3. Looking for a bid at $3.50. Anybody bid at $3.50? Looking for a bid at $3.50 now. There's your mint mark all zoomed in. We got a bid of 4. Chase bids a 4. Now got a bid of 4. Looking for a bid of $4.25. Anybody $4.25? Need a bid of $4.25. Anybody bid of $4.25? Looking for a bid of $4.25. Anybody bid of $4.25? This is a sans serif mint mark style. There were 3 different styles in 1947. All of them are no less common than the other, I guess. So got a bid of 6 from Chase now. Got a bid of 6 now. Looking for a bid of $6.50. Anybody bid of $6.50? Looking for a bid of $6.50 now. Anybody bid of $6.50? Looking for a bid of $6.50. Anybody bid of $6.50? Need a bid of $6.50 now. Look at the top of the 4. It looks like one of those little curly-cue things that you find on the top of DQ ice cream. Now got a bid of 6. Looking for a bid of $6.50. Anybody $6.50? Looking for a bid of $6.50 now. Anybody bid of $6.50? I've got nothing else real going on here. So it's a normal 1947S. Looking for a bid of $6.50 now. Got Chase bid of 6. Looking for a bid of $6.50. Anybody bid of $6.50? Got $6 going once. Looking for a bid of $6.50. Anybody bid of $6.50? Looking for a bid of $6.50 now. Got a bid of 6. Looking for a bid of $6.50. Got a bid of $6.50. Dennis Paulson, Dairy Queen variety. That's it. That's exactly what that is. Dennis Paulson bid of $6.50 now. $6.50 now. Looking for a bid of 7. Anybody bid of 7? Looking for a bid of 7 now. Anybody bid of 7? I do not like my scope that it likes to fall out of focus. There we go. Got a bid of 7 now. Got a bid of 7. Looking for a bid of $7.50. Anybody bid of $7.50? Look a bid of $7.50. Mark's going to get ice cream out of the freezer. Get some for me, buddy. Got a bid of 7. Looking for a bid of $7.50. Anybody bid of $7.50? Chocolate, please. Anybody bid of $7.50? Looking for a bid of $7.50 now. Anybody bid of $7.50? Got a bid of 7. Looking for a bid of $7.50. $7.50 now. Anybody $7.50? Got a bid of 7. Going once now. Looking for a bid of $7.50. Anybody bid of $7.50? Dennis Paulson is out. Thank you. Now bid of 7. Look a bid of $7.50. Anybody bid of $7.50? Looking for a bid of $7.50. Going twice now. Looking for a bid of $7.50. Anybody bid of $7.50? Need a bid of $7.50. Last and final call. Need a bid of $7.50. Sold to Chase at 7. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Going to move us on now to the next coin. The next coin is going to be this 1948D. This is a select BU coin. It means it's MS61, 62. Has some spots on it. Has a little bit of an issue, but if you're looking for a red 1948 Lincoln cent for your album, you can spend a quarter. This is a really good quarter to spend, I'll tell you that for sure. 25. Anybody bid at 25? Looking for 25? Anybody bid at 25? Look a bid at 25? Anybody bid at 25? Anybody bid at 25? 25 cents. Anybody bid at 25 cents? Anybody bid at 25? Anybody bid at 25? Got Jim Fletcher with 25 cents. Now looking for a 50-cent bid. Now looking for 50. Anybody bid at 50? Look a bid at 50 now. Anybody bid at 50? Need a bid at 50. Look a bid at 50 now. Anybody bid at 50? Look a bid at 50 now. Anybody bid at 50? Got 25. Going once now. Looking for a bid at 50. Anybody bid at 50? Looking for a bid at 50 now. Anybody bid at 50? Jeff Dunn bids 50. 50 cents now. 75. Anybody bid at 75? Looking for 75 cents? You call tails. Anybody 75? We got a 75 now, $1. 75 now, $1. Looking for $1.25. Anybody 125? Anybody 125? Need a bid of 125? Look a bid at 125. Anybody bid at 125? Got a bid of 1. Looking for a bid of 125. Anybody 125? Got a 125. Jim Fletcher. 125 now. Looking for 150. Anybody bid at 150? Anybody bid at 150? Looking for 150 now. Anybody bid at 150? Got 125 now. Looking for a bid of 150. Anybody bid at 150? Looking for a bid of 150 now. Sir Egg. Hello, Sir Egg comes in 150. 150 now. 175. Anybody bid at 175? Got a bid of 150. Looking for a bid of 175. Anybody bid at 175? Looking for a bid of 175. Anybody bid at 175? Got a 150. Going once now. Looking for 175. Jim is out. Jeff is out. Anybody bid at 175? Looking for a bid at 175. Anybody bid at 175? Got Sir Egg 150. Going twice now. Looking for a bid at 175. Last and final call. Looking for a bid at 175. Anybody bid at 175? Need a bid at 175? Sold 150 to Sir Egg. Thank you, sir. Oop, Chase got that bid in there just a half second too late. Just a half second too late. Hello, Share My Silver. All right, next one up is going to be our last single for the moment, like this, 25-cent bids. Got a 1949S. 1949S is a nice uncirculated coin. A choice to gem MS coin here. Looking for a bid of 25 cents. Anybody give me 25 cents? Anybody 25 cents? Anybody bid of 25 cents? Got Jim with a bid of 25 cents. Now looking for a 50-cent bid. Anybody 50? Anybody 50? Looking for a bid of 50. A little bit of a brown streak on the reverse. We'll call it toning. This is actually original roll toning. Got a $2 bid. Chase Carlisle, $2 bid. Now $2 looking for $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25? Need a bid at $2.25? Anybody bid at $2.25? Looking for a bid at $2.25. Now anybody bid at $2.25? Got a bid at $2. Now looking for a bid at $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25? Anybody bid at $2.25? Need a bid at $2.25? Anybody bid at $2.25? Chase going once now. Bid of $2. Looking for a bid at $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25? Need a bid at $2.25? Got Chase going twice now. Looking for a bid of $2. Got a bid of $2. Looking for a bid at $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25? Last and final call. Need a bid at $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25? We're sold at $2, Chase. Thank you very much, sir. Now we're going to change gears a little bit. Went from some of our least expensive items to some of our most expensive items. I'm going to switch over to the slideshow here real quick and show you guys our first. Well, actually, I can do it this way. I'm going to show you what the coin looks like in the holder. In the holder. Let me do this here. Oops. Yeah, right there. There you go. Oops. Come on. That camera's got lighting issues. Come on, camera. Don't give me problems. There we go. There we go. You can see it. Not quite as easily as I wish you could. But it's a 1939S Lincoln cent. It's a MS65 brown by NGC. That's a photograph of the actual coin right there. It's a beautiful coin. Absolutely beautiful peacock coin. All kinds of colors. Beautiful rainbow on the obverse. A little bit brown on the reverse. I'm going to start this at $95. Anybody give me a bid at $95? $95. This is a steal for you, $95. Its twin sister coin went for over $350. So this one's a $95 start. Anybody give me 95? Anybody 95? Want to start me at $95, $95? Anybody 95? All right, I give. Uncle, how about a $90 bid? $90 bid? Anybody $90 bid? Looking for 90. Anybody give me 90? Any $90 bid? $90 bid? Anybody $90 bid? Well, if I don't get a $90 bid, I'd just soon keep it. I love this coin. Nobody 90? Nobody 90? Anybody 90? Looking for a $90 bid. It's NGC graded MS65 brown. NGC MS65 brown. Now, that is what the coin looks like in photographs, and this is what it looks like in the slab. You've got a NGC MS65 brown. Need a $90 bid. Anybody $90 bid? Looking for $90. $90 starts me. $65 not enough. I'd keep it for $65. I appreciate the attempt, but I'll keep it at $65. Anybody bid a $90? No bid of $90? All right, we'll pass. Thanks for looking. Next one up. We've got a 1948D. It's a 1948D Lincoln Cent right here. I'll show you what it looks like just in the slab, and then I've got a photograph of it as well. But there it is right there, 1948D. We're going to be looking for a $40 bid on this one. $40 bid. Anybody $40 bid? Looking for a $40 bid. Anybody $40 bid? Let me... Ah, crap. Here, let me get the settings straight on this. Sorry about this, folks. Sometimes I forget to go through this little exercise that they force me to go through every single time. Where did it go? Here it is. Nope. Oh, I wish I knew where I was looking here. Hang on just a moment, folks. Sorry about this. There it is. Hi, there we go. That's a picture of the actual coin under the camera. That's what it looks like under the camera. Looking for a $40 bid. Anybody give me a $40 bid? Here, let me $40 bid. Anybody $40? $40? Anybody $40? Yeah, you're bidding $40 on the screen photo. Okay, Chase Carlisle gives me a $40 bid. Midnight tries $40. Looking for a bid of 41. Looking for a bid of 41 now. Anybody bid of 41? Looking for a bid of $41. $41. Anybody bid of $41? Got a bid of 40. Looking for a bid of 41. Anybody bid of 41? Look a bid of 41. Anybody bid of 41? Midnight bids of 41. Now 42. Got a bid of 41. Now 42. Anybody bid of 42? Looking for a bid of 42. Anybody bid of 42 now? Me and this camera are going to have fights. Fits and fights. Let me go back over to the picture so you can see what it looks like there. Got a bid of 41, look a bid of 42. Anybody bid of 42, look a bid of 42. Now anybody bid of 42. Looking for a bid of 42. Anybody bid of 42, look a bid of 42. Now anybody bid of 42. It does. It has a constellation on the obverse. I don't know which one it is. I think that's, what, maybe the fish? The orca? Got a bid of 41, look a bid of 42. 41 now, going once, looking for a bid of 42. Anybody bid of 42? Looking for a bid of 42. Anybody bid of 42? Got a 41, going twice now. Of course, it's a toner. It's a beautiful toner. Here you go. That's a toner. It's a bid of 42. Looking for a bid of 42. Anybody bid of 42? Looking for a bid of 42. Hello, Donna. John and Donna are here. Looking for a bid of 42. Anybody bid of 42? Need a bid of 42. Need a bid of 42. Going twice now. Looking for a bid of 42. Got a bid of 41. Look a bid of 42. Anybody bid of 42? Looking for a bid of 42 now. Anybody bid of 42? Last and final call. We're sold at $41 midnight silver run. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. And that'll take care of that one. That's an MS65 red-brown coin. that one. I'm looking for my little sticky. Oh, here it is. Hang on just a second while I take care of that little minor issue here. Okay, got it. All right, next coin up for your bid is this 1949S. It's 1949S in MS64 red brown, but this one is a beautiful. You ready for it, Coin Dragon? It's a Woody. A beautiful little Woody right here. I'm going to start the bidding on this one at $40. Anybody start at $40? Need a bid of $40? Look a bid of $40. Anybody bid of $40? $40 bid. Looking for a $40 bid. Anybody $40? Anybody $40? Looking for a $40 bid. Here, let me turn it over to the slideshow and show you a picture of it. There it is right there. $40. Looking for $40 on this one. $40. This one should be about a $100 coin. Looking for a bid of 40. Get this started at $40. Anybody bid of $40? Look a bid of $40. Anybody bid of $40? Got midnight bid of $40. Now 45. Anybody bid of 45? Look a bid of 45. Anybody bid of 45? How about a 45? Anybody bid of 45? Anybody give me a $45 bid? 41. 41. Anybody 41? Looking for a $41 bid. Anybody $41 bid? Anybody 41? Looking for a bid of 41. Now anybody bid of 41? Look a bid of 41. Anybody bid of 41? Look a bid of 41 now. Anybody bid of 41? Need a bid of 41. Anybody bid of 41? The color on this thing is just outstanding. Bulldog bids 45. Got a bid of 45. Now look a bid of 46. Anybody bid of 46? Look a bid of 46 now. Anybody bid of 46? Looking for a bid of 46. Anybody bid of 46? Look a bid of 46 now. This one should sell probably around $70 to $80. And for a bid of 46 now, got a bid of 46. Got a bid of 46, look a bid of 47. Anybody bid of 47, look a bid of 47 now. Anybody bid of 47? Looking for a bid of 47. Anybody bid of 47, look a bid of 47. Anybody bid of 47, need a bid of 47. Got a bid of 46 now, going once, looking for a bid of 47. Anybody bid of 47, look a bid of 47 now. Anybody bid of 47? Got a 46, going twice now. Last and final call, looking for a bid of 47. Need a bid of 47. Anybody bid of 47, look a bid of 47. We're sold. Midnight Silver Run, $46. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. $46 for that one. It's a beautiful coin, though. Wow. Really nice. Okay, what do we have next? Let's see. Got a 1951D. This one's an MS65 red-brown here. MS65 red-brown. There's your grade, and here's your coin. MS65 red brown 1951D, looking for a start at $40. Anybody give me a start at $40? Looking for a bid of $40. Anybody bid of $40? Need a bid of $40. Anybody bid of $40? 40 now. 40. Anybody bid of 40? Looking bid of 40 now. Anybody bid of 40? Look how frosty this thing is. Oh wow, it's really cool. Let me bring it over to the slideshow and show you an actual image of the coin. There it is, right there. 1951D. 1951D is a beautiful coin right here. Wonderful coin. Starts you off at $40. Anybody start me at $40? Look a bid of $40 now. Anybody bid of $40? Looking for a bid of $40. Anybody bid of $40? Need a bid of $40? Anybody bid of $40? No bid of $40. Anybody bid of $40? Looking for a bid of $40. Anybody bid of $40? $40. Anybody bid of $40? Oh, come on. Someone bid on it before I have to shut it down. I love this coin. You guys would love it too in your own hands. $40 bid. Looking for a $40 bid. Anybody bid of $40? Once out now. Anybody bid of $40? Need a $40 bid. Twice out now. Anybody bid of $40? Looking for $40. And pass. Looks like we're not into toners tonight, I guess. Passed on that one at $40. Now the next one. Next one is this beautiful little guy right here, 1953D. Yeah, about that, William. That's true. 1953D here. Look at the colors on this guy. 1953D. Looking for a $40 start on this one. Just looking for a $40 start. $40 start on this one. $40. Anybody bid of $40? Look a bid of $40. It's a 53D. Beautiful colors on this guy. Let me flip it over to the slideshow and show you what the coin looks like under the camera. There it is right there. 1953D, 1953D looking for a $40 start. Anybody $40 start looking for a $40 start? Anybody bid a $40? Look, a bid of $40. Anybody bid a $40? I'm going to let you sit and look at it for a little while because it's beautiful. Looking for a bid of $40, folks. Anybody $40 need a $40 start? Anybody $40 start looking for a bid of $40? Okay, Jess. Any bid of $40. Look a bid of $40 now. Anybody bid of $40? Look a bid of $40. Anybody bid of $40? Looking for a bid of $40. $40. Anybody bid of $40? Look a bid of $40 now. Anybody bid of $40? I'm going to let it sit for just another minute before we call it out because I think we may get a bidder. People get itchy fingers and they decide they want to bid because these are beautiful coins. Just awesome toning on this guy. Bid a 1953D. 1953D at $40 with his beautiful toning. How could you leave me here all alone? Inching off the screen. We're inching off the screen and we're going to pass on this one. I appreciate it, though. Thank you very much. Let's move on to the next item. Next item is going to be this 1954S. Really nice 1954S here. I'm going to start the bidding on this one at $40. Anybody want to start at $40? $40 bid. Anybody give me a $40 bid? I appreciate it, Midnight. Okay, I'll check it when I can. Got a $40 bid? Need a $40 bid. Anybody 40? Start me off at $40. 1954S. This is another really nice one. Lots of beautiful color. 1954S. I grade this one at 64 red brown. MS 64 red brown. I show you the picture. There it is right there. 1954S. Start this one at $40. Anybody give me a $40 bid? Look at $40 bid. $40 bid. Get this started. $40. Anybody start at $40? Look at $40 bid. Anybody bid at $40? No bid of $40? I guess nobody brought their wallets with them this time around, huh? Need a bid of $40? Look at a bid of $40. Look at the Woody on the reverse on this one. This one's got like that oil slick look to the Woody. Looking for a bid of $40? Anybody bid of $40? Look at a bid of $40. Anybody bid of $40? No bid of $40? Let you look at it for just a second. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull it. All right, this one's been pulled. Moving right along to the next one. The next one is 1955S. 1955S with really, really nice looking rainbow colors on it. I'll get this thing started off here. This one's a better coin, much better coin. Looking for $65. $65 to start on this one, 1955S. Beautiful 1955S. Lincoln Cent starting at $65. $65. Anybody start at $65? Look at $65 now. Anybody 65? Looking for a bit of 65. Anybody bid of 65? Let me go back to the slideshow and show you this one. There it is. Looking for a 65. Anybody bid of 65? Look a bit of 65 now. Anybody 65? Looking for a bit of 65. Anybody bid of 65? Looking for a bit of 65? Nobody bid of 65? Well, looks like our toners are falling flat tonight. Falling flat. We'll be able to get back to them sometime. Bid of 65. Anybody bid of 65? Look a bit of 65. Anybody bid of 65? Tim, I can't take 55, buddy. I have to have a 65 minimum. 65 minimum. And for $65. $65 bid. Anybody $65 bid? $65 bid. Looking for a bid of 65? No bid of 65? We're going to pull it. No bid of 65. Maybe I'll give you guys a warning next time I'm going to put coins like this up so you'll think it through before we get there. Maybe I'll post a slideshow of pictures next time before we get started. All right, that's All good. Not a problem. We're going to start with rolls now. How about rolls? Anybody want some rolls? Let's get some rolls started up. I'll move my camera up a little bit more so we can actually look at the rolls. This is our first one. 1951D. This is 1951D. It's better than average circulated, which means all of these coins are going to be in the extremely fine to AU into the uncirculated grades. Hey, Wanda. Yeah, I missed you. So we got some nice looking 1951D Lincoln cents in here. We're going to start this off at $1. This is a full roll of 50 coins starting at $1. Anybody start me at $1? Ida Herring. Hello, Ida. See, here's another one. This one's uncirculated here. And we'll see what else do we have in here. We'll get another one uncirculated there. So we've got a lot of nice coins in here. Ida starts me at $2. $2 bid now. Look a bit at $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25? Look a bit at $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25? Got a bid at $2. Looking for a bid at $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25? Now $3. Got Mark with a bid at $3. Now look at $3.50. $3.25 now. $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? Looking for a bid at $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? Looking for a bid at $3.25. So there's a lot of uncirculated-ish coins in here. Got a bid at $3.25 now. $4. Got a bid at $4 now. Look a bid at $4.25. Anybody bid at $4.25? Looking for a bid at $4.25. Anybody bid at $4.25? Anybody $4.25? $4.25. Anybody bid at $4.25? Looking for a bid at $4.25. Now $4.50. Now $4.50. Mark bids at $4.50. Now looking for a bid at $4.75. Anybody bid at $4.75? Thank you, Ida. I figured if it was going to be my career, I would need to do something about making sure I could do it right. Then I got Tim with a bid of $4.75. Got a bid of $4.75. Looking for a bid of $5. Anybody bid at $5? Look a bid at $5. Now anybody bid at $5? Got a bid of $5 now. Look a bid of $5.50. $5.50. Anybody $5.50? Looking for a bid of $5.50. Anybody bid of $5.50? Look a bid of $5.50 now. Anybody bid of $5.50? I'm showing off now. Ida is out. Thank you very much. Looking for a bid of $5.50. Anybody bid of $5.50? Look a bid of $5.50 now. Anybody bid of $5.50? Got $5 going once now. Looking for a bid of $5.50. Anybody bid of $5.50? Look a bid of $5.50 now. Anybody bid of $5.50? Got a $5 bid going twice now. Looking for a bid of $5.50. Last and final call. Anybody bid of $5.50? Looking for a bid of $5.50. Anybody bid of $5.50? Sold to Mark at $5. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. On to the next item. Onward we march. Together. Side by side. Swords drawn. And we have a butt-to-butt roll, but it is a nice butt-to-butt roll, and it is a 1973 Philadelphia. Look at that. Oh, man. I'd love to flip that coin over and see what the other side looks like. 1973 Philadelphia. Start me off at $1. 1973p. 1973p. Start me off at $1. $1 bid. Anybody $1? Looking for a dollar bid. Anybody dollar bid? Looking for a dollar bid. Anybody dollar bid? Got Jeff Dunn, $1 bid, now $1.25, now $2. Got a $2 bid, Donna Mac, a $2 bid, looking for a bid at $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25, look a bid at $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25. Now Jeff at a bid of $3, now Dana bid of $4. Dana bid of $4, look a bid of $4.25. Now Jeff Dunn bid of $5, look a bid of $5.50 now. Anybody $5.50, look a bid of $5.50. Anybody bid of $5.50. Anybody bid of $5.50, look a bid of $5.50 now. Anybody bid of $5.50, look a bid of $5.50. Anybody for $5.50, looking for a bid of $5.50. Now bid of $5.50, need a money bid of $5. Now $5.50, now $5.50, need a money bid of $6. Anybody bid of $6, look a bid of $6. Anybody bid of $6? Rolls graded by PCGS in bulk. I could buy all of my coins. Well, yeah, we could talk about that. I've got a bid of $6. Now got a bid of $6. Look a bid of $6.50. Anybody bid of $6.50? Anybody bid of $6.50? Got a bid of $6. Looking for a bid of $6.50. Now anybody bid of $6.50? Got a bid of $6. Look for a bid of $6.50. Now $7. Dana bids a $7. Looking for a bid of $8. $7.50 now. How about $7.50? Anybody bid of $7.50? Look a bid of $7.50 now. Anybody bid of $7.50? Got a bid of $7. Look a bid of $7.50. Anybody bid of $7.50? Look a bid of $7.50. Anybody bid of $7.50? $7 now going once. Looking for a bid of $7.50. Got a bid of $7. Looking for a bid of $7.50. Anybody bid of $7.50? Looking for a bid of $7.50? $7 now going twice. Hey, we got a $7.50 bid. Now looking for an $8 bid. Anybody $8 bid? Looking for an $8 bid. Anybody bid of $8? Got a bid of $7.50. Look a bid of $8. Look a bid of $8. Anybody bid of $8? Look a bid of $8 now. Anybody bid of $8? Got a bid of $7.50 going once now. Looking for a bid of $8. Anybody bid of $8? Look a bid of $8 now. Anybody bid of $8? Got a 750 bid twice now. Looking for a bid of 8. Final and last call. Looking for a bid of 8. Anybody bid of 8? Look a bid of 8. And we're sold at 750. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Ida. Sold at 750. Now, here's an interesting one. How about... Well, this isn't an uncirculated roll. Okay. We need to take back what we've got on the screen for this item. This is not an uncirculated roll. This is a circulated roll. But it's going to start at $1 anyway. Here's a roll of 1954S. Roll of 1954S. This is better than average circulated coins. They're all close to uncirculated. Going to start this off at $1. Start at $1, $1, anybody $1. The 1954S going to start this at $1, anybody bid $1. Looking for a bid $1, anybody bid $1, anybody bid $1. 1954S tubed wheat roll starting at $1. Anybody bid $1. Donna Mac bids $1. Got a bid $1. Look at $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25. Look at bid $1.25. Anybody $1.25. Got a bid of 150. Now look at 175. Anybody bid of 175. Need a bid of 175. Look at bid of 175. Anybody bid of 175. Need a bid of 175. Anybody bid of 175. Look at bid of 175. Now 2. Got a bid of 2 now. Look at bid of 225. 225. Anybody bid of 225. Look at bid of 225. Now anybody 225. Got a bid of 2. Look over bid of 225. Anybody bid of 225. Look over bid of 225. Now anybody bid of 225. Now Tim bids a 5. Got a bid of 5 now. Look a bid of 5.5. 550. Anybody bid a 550. Looking for a bid of 550. Anybody bid a 550 now. Anybody bid a 550. Looking for a bid of 550 now. 6. Got a bid of 6. Looking for a bid of 650. Anybody bid a 650. Look a bid of 650 now. Anybody bid a 650. Well, anybody bid a 650. Looking for a bid of 650. Anybody bid a 650. Looking for a bid of 650 now. No, these are not uncirculated. Sorry, EJ. I had that accidentally in there. I thought this was a BU roll, and it turns out not to be a BU roll. But, I mean, some of the coins are uncirculated in it, that's for sure. Some of them are toned uncirculated. Some of them are just uncirculated. Some of them are AU, and they go down to about, I'd say about a higher end XF, or is the lowest grade coin in here. So we got a bid of 6 now, looking for a bid of 650. Anybody bid of 650, looking for a bid of 650. Anybody bid of 650. Got a bid of 6, looking for a bid of 650 now, looking for a bid of 650. Anybody bid of 650. Going once at $6, looking for a bid of 650. Anybody bid of 650. Need a bid of 650 now. Anybody bid of 650. $6 going twice now, looking for a bid of 650. Anybody bid of 650. Last and final call, looking for a bid of 650. Anybody bid of 650. Is that Tim Morrell trying to bid 650? I don't know. I'm going to have to go with sold. Steve, $6. Sorry, Tim. I didn't know what you were doing there, and we had too much time elapsed. So we got a bid of $6. Steve A bid $6 on this and gets it. Thank you, sir. All right, this one will be interesting. We got a roll here. This is a 1960D small date roll. The interesting thing about it, though, is that this is a foil-lined wrapper. A foil-lined wrapper, 1960D, small date roll. There we go. I'll open up the end of it and just let you see inside the end of the roll. You can see that we have a foil-lined 1960D small date roll. You can see the foil in there. We're going to start this off at $1. $1. Anybody start me $1. $1 bid. Anybody $1 bid wants a 1960D small date roll that is foil lined. Got Jeff Dunn at $1. Now Donna Mac at 2. Javier at 4. Got a $4 bid. Got a $4 bid. Now look at $4.25. Now 5. Now 8. Got an $8 bid. Now looking 8.5. Anybody bid at 8.5? Anybody bid at 8.50? 8.50 now. Anybody bid at 8.50? Trying to get the other end of it open here. It's not that easy to open. Ida bids at 10. Now Deanne at 11. Deanne at 11. Look a bid at 12 now. Anybody bid at 12? Got a bid at 11. Look a bid at 12 now. Anybody bid at 12? Hang on a second, folks. This thing's... Now I am determined to get it open. There we go. We're getting it. All right, there's the other end. Ooh, yuck. Well, I didn't know that was the case, that's for sure. Got some ick on that end. Got a bit of 15 now. Got a bit of 15. Look over a bit of 16 now. Anybody bit of 16? Look a bit of 16 now. Anybody bit of 16? I had to pour a few coins out to make sure that they're not all like that, and they're not. A lot of these coins are pretty, so I don't feel too bad. I thought we were getting into a bum rap here, and I was going to tell you no more bids, but doing pretty well with it like this. Ida Herring bid of 15, bid of 15 now, looking for a bid of 16. Anybody bid of 16? Got a 15 going once now, looking for a bid of 16. Anybody bid of 16? Looking for a bid of 16. Got a 15 now, going twice, looking for a bid of 16. Final and last call. Anybody bid of 16? Need a bid of 16 now, looking for a bid of 16. Sold at 15. Ida Herring, let's mark her down to $10. Mark it down to $10. And here's the next one. Next one, 1969D. This is an original machine wrapped roll, 1969D. And there's what it looks like, 1969D. Ida, we got you marked down to $10 on that roll. Hello, Hiram. We got a $1 start. $1 start. Anybody start at $1. Sureg starts me at $1. Now market 2. Now market 2. Look a bit at 225. Now anybody bid at 225. Looking for a bit at 225. Anybody bid at 225. Look a bit at 225. Now anybody bid at 225. 225. Anybody bid at 225. Now Shannon bids at see a 3. Now Donna bids 5. Sureg bid at 225, but Shannon immediately came in with a 3, and Donna now with 5. Donna now with 5. Look a bit of 550. Need a bit of 550, look a bit of 550. Anybody bid of 550? That's right, you got your chance of finding no FG coins, the floating roof / no FG coins. This isn't going to be one of them here on the end. Yeah, I can see the edge of the initials over there. So this one has initials. Javier, bid of 6. Bid of 6 now. Now Bulldog bid of 7. Got a bid of 7 now. Need a bid of 750. Anybody bid of 750? Bill, we need to talk, sir. Got a bid of 7. Look a bit of 750. Anybody bid of 750? Look a bit of 750. Jim, just imagine a coin without an FG. They're out there. I mean, I've had some of them here. But just imagine it without the initials, and there you have it. Got a bit of 7, look a bit of 750. Anybody bid of 750? Look a bit of 750 now. Anybody bid of 750? Got Bulldog going once at $7, looking for a bit of 750. Anybody bid of 750? Looking for a bit of 750 now. Anybody bid of 750? Got a bit of 750, Mark A. Got a bit of 750 now. Look a bit of 8. Anybody bid of 80? Look a bit of 8 now. Anybody bid of 8? A roll with about 15 FS901. Holy moly. What is FS901, Javier? All right, got a bit of 8 now. Jim Fletcher bid 8. Need a bit of 850. Looking for a bit of 850. Anybody bid of 850? Looking for a bit of 850 now. Anybody bid of 850? The no FG initials. Okay. Got a bit of 8. Need a bit of 850. Look a bit of 850 now. Jim Fletcher bids of 8. Jim Fletcher bid of 8. Look a bit of 850 now. Anybody bid of 850? Anybody bid of 850? Look a bit of 850 now. Anybody bid of 850? Got Mark with a bit of 850 now. Mark bid of 850 now. Look a bit of 9. Anybody bid of 9? Look a bit of 9 now. Anybody bid of 9? Now bid 850. Need a money bid of 9. Got a bit of 9 now. Got a bit of 9. Jim Fletcher. Look a bit of 950. Anybody bid of 950? Look a bit of 950 now. Anybody bid of 950? Got a bit of 9. Look a bit of 950. Anybody bid of 950? Look a bit of 950. Got a 950. $9 going once now. Looking for a bit of 950. Anybody bid of 950? Need a bit of 950 now. 950 will keep it going. Looking for a bit of 950. Got $9 going twice now. Final and last call. Looking for a bit of 950. Anybody bid of 950? Need a bit of 950? And Mark is out. Bulldog 950. Bulldog 950 now. Look a bit of 10. Jim Fletcher's bid of 10 now. Look a bit of 1050. Anybody bid of 1050? Look a bit of 1050 now. Bulldog, you got you at 10. Now you need 1050. Anybody 1050? Looking for a bit of 1050. Anybody bid of 1050? Need a bit of 1050 now. Anybody bid of 1050? No bid at 10.50. Need a bid at 10.50. Got $10 going once now. Looking for a bid at 10.50. Anybody bid at 10.50? Look a bid at 10.50 now. Anybody bid at 10.50? At $10 going twice now. Last and final call. Looking for a bid at 10.50. Anybody bid at 10.50? Looking for a bid at 10.50? Sold to Jim Fletcher at $10. Bulldog is out. Thank you very much, sir. Jim Fletcher gets this one. Now for our next item. How about a 1978D roll? 1978D. These things are actually very difficult to find. Just got a couple little spots on this end. Let's flip it over and take a look at the other end. All right, let's start it off at $1. Anybody want to start it at $1? These are $8 to $10 rolls easily. Now, Surreg with $1 bid. $1 bid now. Looking for a bid at $1.25. Anybody bid at $1.25? Need a bid at $1.25. Now 2. Now 2. Now 5. Got a bid of 5 now. Look a bid of 6. Anybody bid of 6? Anybody bid of 6? Now 5.50. How about 5.50? Looking for a bid of 5.50. Anybody 5.50? Look a bid of 5.50 now. Anybody bid of 5.50? Now 6. Got a bid of 6 now. Looking for a bid of 6.50. 6.50. Anybody bid of 6.50? Anybody bid of 6.50? Need a bid of 6.50 now. Anybody 6.50? I'll bid a 6. Look for a bid of 6.50. Anybody bid a 6.50? Need a bid of 6.50 now. Anybody bid a 6.50? Got Surreg with a bid of 6.50 now. 6.50 now. Looking for a bid of 7. Anybody bid a 7? Look a bid of 7 now. Anybody bid a 7? Looking for a bid of 7 now. EJ bids 8. 8 now. 8.50. 8.50. Anybody bid of 8.50? Look a bid of 8.50. Anybody bid of 8.50? Need a bid of 8.50? Got a bid of 8. Look a bid of 8.50. Anybody bid of 8.50? Amex is selling for $27. Yeah, they can keep theirs. We got $8 looking for $8.50 now. Anybody bid of $8.50? Looking for a bid of $8.50? Jeff is out. Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to stop bidding on this. Stop bidding on it at the $8 level. I'm going to go ahead and sell these at $7. $7 is just barely over wholesale price. I'm going to start it with EJ's Numismatics. I'll start at $7. I've got 1, 2, 3. How many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3. Is that it? 3? I got 3 of them. $7. I've got 3 of them. How many would you like, EJ? At $7. $7. Then we go to Surreg at $7. And then Jeff Dunn at $7. Got a $7 roll, $7 roll. If you want more than one, we've got 3. So give you a total of 3 at $7 if you want them. EJ takes 1. Surreg takes 1. Now how about Jeff Dunn? You want one at 7? Jeff Dunn will take one at 7. So I've got the 3. There you go, time traveler. Not a bad idea. Now, let's take a look at this. Here's another one that's really tough. These things, these bank wrap rolls like this are just not easy to find with this date. 1971, Philadelphia. 1971, Philadelphia. It's an original machine wrapped roll. It's a 50-cent penny roll. Going to start at $1. $1 start. These are $10 rolls too, easily. EJ starts with a $5. $5 bid now. 5. Look a bid of $5.50. Anybody bid of $5.50? Look a bid of $5.50 now. Anybody bid of $5.50? Now 6. Now 6. Look a bid of $6.50. Anybody bid of $6.50? Shannon bids a 12. Got a bid of 12. Now look a bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Look a bid of 13. Now anybody bid of 13? Got a bid of 12. Look a bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Look a bid of 13. Now anybody bid of 13? Massive, massive double die and a bunch of other nice little double dies to be found in 1971. We got a bid of 12. Look a bid of 12. 12 and a half. 12.50 or 13. 12.50. Anybody bid of 12.50? Look a bid of 12.50. Anybody bid of 12.50? Now anybody bid of 12.50? Look a bid of 12.50. Anybody bid of 12.50? Now got a bid of 15. Got a bid of 15. Look a bid of 16. Now anybody bid of 16? Look a bid of 16. Now anybody bid of 16? Anybody bid of 16? Look a bid of 16 now. Anybody bid of 16? All right, we're going to stop bidding right here. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn these at $11 a roll. $11 a roll. I've got 4 rolls total. They're all about the same. They've all got the same type of writing on them. $11 a roll. We're going to start with the highest bid I had before I stopped the bidding. Ida Herring. Ida Herring at $15. How many would you like, ma'am? At $11 a roll. I've got 4 rolls total. We're going to go to Ida first, then to Shannon McCord, then to Levels of Madness, then to Jeff Dunn. Ida, let me know how many you'd like. Ida takes 2. Ida takes 2. We've got 2 remaining. We've got 2 remaining. Shannon McCord will take the other 2. Is that the order that I had them in? Ida Herring, yes. Okay, so Ida takes the first 2. Shannon takes the last 2, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much for your bids. That's an awesome price on 11 1971 rolls there. 1971 is not easy to find. Here we go. This is a 1960 Philadelphia large date roll. It's in one of those double capped rolls. I call it the pipe bomb rolls. Yeah, double capped end rolls. And it's got some fuzzy on the outside of the plastic there. Anybody start me at $1? EJ starts me at a $5 bid. $5 bid. Now look a bid at $5.50. Anybody bid at $5.50? Look a bid at $5.50 now. Anybody bid at $5.50? Negative bid at $5.50. Look a bid at $5.50. Anybody bid at $5.50? Now 6. Jeff Dunn bid at 6. Now $6.50. Anybody bid at $6.50? Looking for a bid at $6.50. Anybody bid at $6.50? This is 1960 Philadelphia large date. 1960 Philly large date. Got a bid of 7 now. Jim Fletcher bid at 7. Look a bid at $7.50. Anybody bid at $7.50? Look a bid at $7.50 now. Anybody bid at $7.50? Got a bid of 7. Look a bid at $7.50. Anybody bid at $7.50? Look a bid at $7.50 now. Anybody bid at $7.50? Jim Fletcher with a bid of 7. Look for a bid of $7.50. Anybody bid at $7.50? Anybody bid at $7.50? Look a bid at $7.50 now. Anybody bid at $7.50? Got Jim Fletcher going once at $7. Looking for a bid of $7.50. Anybody bid at $7.50? Looking for a bid of $7.50? We got Jim Fletcher, $7, going twice now. Last and final call. Anybody bid at $7.50? Looking for a bid of $7.50? Anybody bid at $7.50? Shannon bids at $7.50. Shannon, $7.50 now. Looking bid of 8. Anybody bid of 8? Look a bid of 8 now. Anybody bid of 8? Got a $7.50 now. Looking for a bid of 8. Anybody bid of 8? Look a bid of 8 now. Anybody bid of 8? Looking for a bid of 8. $8. $8. Anybody $8? Looking for an $8 bid? Jim is out. Shannon's got a $7.50 bid, looking for an $8 bid. Anybody bid of $8? Anybody bid of $8? No $8 bid. Shannon McCord, $7.50 going once, looking for a bid of 8. Anybody bid of 8? Anybody bid of 8? Got Shannon McCord going twice at $7.50. Last and final call, looking for a bid of 8. Anybody bid of 8? Sold. Shannon McCord, $7.50. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Next one up, 1974. 1974 Philadelphia. This is a 1974 Philadelphia. This is a, let me check here real quick. Large date roll. Yep, it's large date. 1974 Philadelphia large date. Take a look at that. Take a look at this side. A couple of little tiny spots here and there. Looking for a $1 bid. $1 bid. Anybody $1 bid? Looking for a $1 bid. Anybody $1 bid? Got Surreg with a bid of $1. Bid $1 now, $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25? Look a bid $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25? Looking for a bid of $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25? Anybody bid $1.25? Got a bid of 2. Got a bid of 2. Now a bid of 4. Now a bid of 4. Need a bid of $4.25. Anybody bid of $4.25? Look a bid of $4.25. Anybody bid of $4.25? Now 5. Now 5. Look a bid of 5.5. Anybody $5.50? Anybody $5.50? Look a bid of $5.50. Now anybody bid of $5.50? Look a bid of $5.50. Anybody bid of $5.50? Look a bid of $5.50. Now anybody bid of $5.50? Jeff Dunn, bid of 5. Now looking for a bid of $5.50. Anybody bid of $5.50? Looking for a bid of $5.50. Anybody bid of $5.50? Need a bid of $5.50 now. Anybody bid of $5.50? Mike Birchman. Hello, Mike. Bid of 6 now. Mike Birchman at 6, looking for a bid of $6.50. Anybody bid of $6.50? Need a bid of $6.50 now. Anybody bid of $6.50? Looking for a bid of $6.50? Anybody bid of $6.50? Anybody bid of $6.50? Looking for a bid of $6.50? Anybody bid of $6.50? Anybody bid of $6.50? Got a bid of 7. Donna Mac bid of 7. Donna Mac bid of 7, looking for a bid of $7.50. Anybody bid of $7.50 now? $7.50, looking for a bid of $7.50. Anybody bid of $7.50? Jeff Dunn is out. Thank you very much, sir. Looking for a bid of $7.50. Anybody bid of $7.50? Need a bid of $7.50. Anybody bid of $7.50? Looking for a bid of $7.50. Anybody bid of $7.50? Got Donna Mac going once at $7, looking for a bid of $7.50. Got Donna Mac going twice now, $7. Final and last call. Need a bid of $7.50. Anybody bid of $7.50? Looking for a bid of $7.50. Anybody bid of $7.50? Sold. Donna Mac, $7. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now I'll move on to this roll. This one is a tubed roll of 1960 Philadelphia. Here's one end. Let me flip a coin over so you can see the obverse. Yeah, look at the obverse. It's a 1960 roll. 1960 roll get me started at $1. Anybody $1 looking for a $1 bid? Anybody bid $1? Well, anybody bid $1? Looking bid $1 now? Anybody bid $1? Yeah, Jessica, stop it. Steve bids $1 now. Look at $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25? Got a bid of $3 now. Look at $3.25. Anybody bid $4? Now got a $4. Now looking for a bid of $4.25. Anybody bid $4.25? Look at a bid of $4.25. Look at a bid of $4.25. Hello, HOH Outdoors. Look at a bid of $4.25. Anybody bid of $4.25? Now $5. Look at a bid of $5.50. Anybody bid of $5.50? Need a bid of $5.50. Look at a bid of $5.50 now. Anybody bid of $5.50? Anybody bid of $5.50? Look at a bid of $5.50 now. Anybody bid of $5.50? Time Travelers Coin Exchange. These are Philadelphia mint, not Denver mint. So now I've got a bid of 6. Now I've got a bid of 6. Look, a bid of 650. Anybody bid of 650? These have a chance of getting really, really nice double die reverses. No, not one for Philadelphia. The ones in Philadelphia are actually proof coins. So you can only get those in proof sets. Now Tim bids 8. Tim bids 8 now. Look, a bid of 850. Anybody bid of 850? Look, a bid of 850 now. Anybody bid of 850? Anybody bid of 850? Now a bid of 8. Need a money bid of 850. Look, a bid of 850. Anybody bid of 850? You got an $8 bid going once now. Look over a bit of 850. Anybody bid of 850? Look a bit of 850 now. Tim Morrell bid $8, looking for a bid of 850, going twice. It's your last and final call, folks. $8 now, looking for a bid of 850. Anybody bid of 850? Looking for a bid of 850? Sold. $8. Thank you, Tim. $8 bid. Next up, these will be fun. It's a Fed Reserve bankroll. So it's Federal Reserve Bank. Boom. Federal Reserve Bank. 1979D. 1979D rolls from the Federal Reserve Bank. Don't know which one. It just says Federal Reserve Bank on the outside. We're going to start this at $1. $1 bid. Anybody give me a $1 bid? Looking for a $1 bid. Anybody bid $1? Anybody bid $1? Looking for a bid of 1. Anybody bid a 1? Anybody bid a 1? Got a bid of 1. Now look at 125. Anybody bid a 125? Look at a bid of 125. Anybody bid a 125? Got a bid of 3 now, 325. Now got a 4 and now 425. Anybody bid a 425? Anybody bid a 425? Look a bid of 425. Now anybody bid a 425? Got a bid of 4. Look a bid of 425. Anybody bid a 425? Looking for a bid of 425. Now anybody bid a 425? Farm Dog bid of 4. Now looking for a bid of 425. Look a bid of 425. Anybody bid a 425? Need a bid of 425. Now 5. Donna Mac at 5. Donna Mac's bid at 5. Now looking for 5.5. 550. Anybody bid a 550? Look a bid of 550. Anybody bid a 550? Got a $5 bid. Looking for about a bid of 550. Anybody bid a 550? Look a bid of 550. Now anybody bid a 550? I try to be clear. I try to be concise. I try to say what I mean and mean what I say. Need a bit of 550 and need a bit of 550. Look a bit of 550. Anybody bid a 550? Donamac going once now. Now we got Farm Dog at 550. 550 now. Looking for a bit of 6. Anybody bid a 6? I'm trying my darndest, folks. Oh, that was a long time ago, that box of 79s. I don't even have 79s anymore. I had a bit of 550. Now looking for a bit of 6. Anybody bid a 6? Look a bit of 6 now. Anybody bid a 6? Anybody bid a 6? Look a bit of 6 now. Anybody bid a 6? That Farm Dog bid a 550. Looking once now. Looking once at 550. Need a bit of 6. Anybody bid a 6? Look a bit of 6 now. Anybody bid a 6? Got a 550. Going twice now. Looking for a bit of 6. Anybody bid a 6? Look a bit of 6 now. Anybody bid a 6? And James Worley steps in with a bit of 6 right before I could get this sold out there. Party Pickle, are you looking at my shirt? Got a bit of 6. James Worley bid a 6. Now look a bit of 650. Anybody bid a 650? Look a bit of 650 now. Anybody bid a 650? Got a bit of 6 now. Farm Dog out looking for a bit of 650. Anybody bid a 650? Looking for a bit of 650 now. Anybody bid a 650? Anybody bid a 650? Looking for a bit of 650? Anybody bid a 650? Looking for a bit of 650? No bid of 650? I think Party Pickle somehow saw my shirt. There's no way that he could be saying that without having seen my shirt. Got a bid of 6 now. Going once. Looking for a bid of 650. Anybody bid of 650? Looking for a bid of 650? A bid of 6 now. Looking for a bid of 650. Going twice. So last and final call. Looking for a bid of 650. Anybody bid of 650? Need a bid of 650. Anybody bid of 650? 650? I ran out of air. Oh, my lungs. We're sold to James Worley, $6. Oh, you did? Okay, good. I'm glad you're not reading my mind or something. To show everybody else what we're talking about here, I have a shirt on that says Chucktown. And Party Pickle says we're going to take a train to Chucktown. Chucktown, Charleston, South Carolina. Nice little town. All right. There we go. We got that 79D roll. Now, we've sold that to James Worley at $6. Now, we have one other roll exactly like it at $6. James, you want that one? $6 roll? I know it's not focused. You have to bring it up here to see it in focus. There it is. All right, Mr. Worley, you want this second roll? Or you might pass on this one and give it to somebody else? Because Farm Dog will probably take it. You'll take it? Okay, you'll take it at $6. James Worley gets the second roll of $6. And moving right along, got a 1990D roll here. 1990D. We've got some pickles on there. Now, eat some pickles on your burger. We got other coins that don't have pickles. I guess a lot of them do. Here's 1989D. So this isn't necessarily a 1990D roll. It looks like we've got 89D, so we've got possibility of RPMs in this. I'm not going to toy with this one anymore. We've got at least one 1990D coin in here. We've got at least one 1989D coin in here. There's the 8990D mix. Looking for a $1 bid. Anybody get a $1 bid? Anybody $1 bid? Looking for a $1 bid. Anybody bid $1? Bid $1, $1. Anybody bid $1? What, am I supposed to go back to singles? I'm sorry. Duh. Okay, we'll go ahead and take care of this one. Got a bid of 3. Tim Worley bid of 3. Now 4. Jeff Dunn bid of 4. Jeff Dunn bid of 4. Look at bid of 450. Now anybody bid of 450. We don't know exactly what this roll is, but we're going to come close. It's got at least one 1990D and one 1989D, and the cap says 1990D. So I'm not sure exactly what is in here. But we got Jeff Dunn going to find out at $4. Anybody bid of 450. Anybody bid of 450. Look at bid of 450 now. Anybody bid of 450. Anybody bid of 450. Look at bid of 450 now. Pennywise bids a 450. Is that a 4? That's a 450, right? Pennywise bid of 450 now. Look at bid of 5. Bid of 450. Look at bid of 5 now. Anybody bid of 5? Look at bid of 5 now. Anybody bid of 5? Anybody bid of 5? Look at bid of 5 now. Anybody bid of 5? Anybody bid of 5? Got Tim with a bid of 5. Tim with a bid of 5 now. 550. Anybody bid of 550? Look at bid of 550 now. Anybody bid of 550? Got a bid of 5. Look at bid of 559. Anybody bid of 550 now? Jeff bids a 6. Jeff Dunn bids $6. $6 bid now. Look at bid of 7. Look at bid of 657. Pennywise bid 7. Now 750. Anybody bid of 750? Look at bid of 750 now. Anybody bid of 750? Well, $7. Looking bid of 750. You guys want me to look through more of this roll to see what it is? Because I have no idea exactly what's in here. I do this often. I don't look through these rolls before we start. It's quite evident because I make an ass out of myself trying to tell you what's in here, and I don't know. Looks mainly 1990D. So it's probably mostly a 90D roll with a couple of 89s tossed in for good measure. So there it is. That's what it is, 1990D with some 89 in it. It's kind of like a Labrador Retriever with a little bulldog in it. Got an $8 bid now. Jeff Dunn, $8. Need a bid of $8.25. $8.50. I'm sorry, $8.50. I'm looking for a bid of $8.50. Anybody bid of $8.50? Look at a bid of $8.50. Anybody bid of $8.50? Biggest wallet. Yeah, I could do biggest wallet with anybody. I probably got a bigger wallet than anybody, and it just doesn't have anything in it. Got $8. Look at a bid of $8.50. Anybody bid of $8.50? Look at a bid of $8.50. Now anybody bid of $8.50? I'll call the war and give you a deal. $8 now, looking for $8.50. Going once, $8. Jeff Dunn's $8 going once. Look for a bid of $8.50. Anybody bid of $8.50? Looking for a bid of $8.50 now. Anybody bid of $8.50? Jeff Dunn, $8 going twice now. Looking for a bid of $8.50. Anybody bid of $8.50? Looking for a bid of $8.50 now. Anybody bid of $8.50? Final and last call. Need a bid of $8.50? Sold. Jeff Dunn, $8. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Here's one of interest for you, especially for the guys who like to look for the really ultra-modern double dies. I have no idea when this roll was produced. We have a tail, and we have a tail. We have a double tail. Got a double tail. Never know whether you got double dies in the double tail roll. So we're going to bid on the double tail roll starting at $1. Anybody give me $1? Looking for $1 for this tails tail shield roll. It is an original roll. I just don't know what the date is. Doesn't have anything on it. Doesn't indicate to me what date it is. So we're going to bid it just like this, a $1 bid. Tim Morrell gives me a $1 bid. He wants to find out. EJ wants to find out too with a $2 bid. $2 bid now, looking for $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25? Looking for bid at $2.25 now. Anybody at $2.25 now? $2.50. $2.50. Looking for a bid at $2.75. Anybody $2.75? Need a bid at $2.75. Anybody bid at $2.75? $2.50 now. Looking for a bid at $2.75. Anybody bid at $2.75 now? $3. Looking for the bid at $3.25 now. $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? Looking for a bid at $3.25 now. Anybody bid at $3.25? Got a bid at $3. Looking for a bid at $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? Looking for a bid at $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? I'm trying to be fun, and I don't get out enough. I can tell you for certain I don't get out enough these days. My dad and his wife have COVID. I can release that. And it's been kind of a tough week for them. Actually, tough week and a half, almost 2 weeks for them. I certainly don't want to get it, so I'm going to stay home. I'm going to opt to stay home. I've got a bid of $3. Got a bid of $3 with Tim Morrell. Looking for a bid of $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? Looking for a bid at $3.25 now. Anybody bid at $3.25? $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? Look a bid at $3.25. Got $3 going once now with Tim Morrell. Look for a bid at $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? Look a bid at $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? Got $3 going twice with Tim Morrell. Last and final call. Looking for a bid at $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? Look a bid at $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? We're sold $3. They've been through the worst of it. They're kind of out of the woods now. They don't have a fever anymore, but they're still not feeling well. I'm sure Bill Cressing can tell you about that, as can Jim Fletcher and a few others. Look at this. Dun, dun, dun. That's all I know about this roll. It's 1972. Let's flip a few coins out and see that it's in 1972. It does look like it's 1972 all the way through. So this is a 1972 roll, folks. Start at $1. 1972 roll, start at $1. Anybody bid $1? Looking for a bid $1. Anybody bid $1? Anybody bid $1? Thank you, Time Travelers Coin Exchange. I did have a chance to converse with my father today. They seem to be doing pretty well. EJ's Numismatics, $5. Mike Birchman, $8 now. Got a bid of $8. Looking for a bid of $8.50 now. Anybody bid of $8.50? Looking for a bid of $8.50. Anybody bid of $8.50? Need a bid of $8.50 now. Anybody bid of $8.50? Got a bid of $8. Looking for a bid of $8.50. Anybody bid of $8.50? Looking for a bid of $8.50 now. Anybody bid of $8.50? Got a bit of $8. Looking for a bid of $8.50. Got a bit of $8 going once now. Looking for a bid of $8.50. Anybody bid of $8.50? Looking for a bid of $8.50 now. Anybody bid of $8.50? Got a bit of $8 now. Looking for a bid of $8.50. Anybody bid of $8.50? Last and final call. Looking for a bid of $8.50. Anybody bid of $8.50? Sold at $8. How about if I quit pulling rolls out and go back to the singles like we're supposed to? How does that sound? I think we can do that. Stop giving poor Jessica hives. Alrighty then. Here we go back to the lots at hand. Get this focused in here real quick. Zoomity zoom zoom. Zoom back out a little bit more and get it focused in. There we go. 1938D. How about a 1938D Lincoln cent starting at a quarter, 25 cents. Anybody start me 25 cents? Need a bit of 25? Anybody bid of 25? Look a bit of 25. Anybody bid of 25? Come on, bid on those head of cattle. Bid of 25. Anybody bid of 25? Look a bit of 25. Anybody bid of 25? I know you're going to get caught up, and you're going to be sorry if you don't bid on it. Got a bid of 25 now. Got a bid of 25 now. $1 now. 125 now. 125 now. 3. Got a bid of 3. Look at 325. Anybody bid of 325? Need a bid of 325. Anybody bid of 325? Look a bid of 325. Anybody bid of 325? Look a bid of 325. Anybody bid of 3. I could do that all night, I guess. 350. 350. Jim Fletcher bid of 350 now. 375. Looking for a bid of 375. Anybody bid of 375? Looking for a bid of 375. Anybody bid of 375? We flip it over. Look at that. Oh, man. Sweet. Man, that thing barely has a mark on it. It's got a little spot below the LU of pluribus, but it doesn't have any, like, dings other than that little rim ding. I guess we sit and we look at it and pick it apart all evening. It's going to look worse and worse as we look at it, but I think it looks great. Wanda Williams now with the highest successful bid of $5. $5 bid. Now looking for $5.50. Anybody bid a $5.50? Mark bids a $5.50. Now $6. $5.50 now $6. Donna Mac bids a $6. Now $6.50. Anybody bid a $6.50? Looking for a bid of $6.50. Anybody bid a $6.50? Looking for a bid of $6.50. Now $6.50. Anybody bid a $6.50? Had a bid of $6. Looking for a bid of $6.50. Anybody bid a $6.50? Looking for a bid of $6.50. Now anybody $6.50. Now $7. Now $8. Got Donna with an $8 bid. Now $8.50. Anybody bid of $8.50? Looking for a bid of $8.50. Now anybody bid of $8.50? Got a bid of 8, looking for a bid of 850. Anybody bid of 850? Looking for a bid of 850 now. Donna Mac bid of 8. Jeff Dunn is out. Thank you very much. Donna bids of 8. Look a bid of 850. Anybody bid of 850? Kevin, what was that? Schwanard. I hope I didn't butcher your name too badly. You have to send us an email with your PayPal payment information, your PayPal email address, your YouTube screen name, and your real name. That's so that we can figure everything out as to who you are, who you're bidding, and everything else. And you send that email to coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. Send us the email. As soon as we get it, we'll get you registered, and then you can start bidding. And I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you coming by. I'm going to go ahead and give you a wrench so that I can see that you are not a troll. All right, Donna bids a 9. Donna bids a 9. Look a bid of 950. Anybody bid a 950? Look a bid of 950 now. Anybody bid a 950? Looking for a bid of 950. Anybody bid a 950? Looking for a bid of 950. Anybody bid a 950? Got a bid of 9 going once now. Looking for a bid of 950. Anybody bid a 950? Look a bid of 950 now. Anybody bid a 950? Yes, you may see the reverse, Party Pickle. It's a beautiful reverse. Beautiful indeed. Lots of nice shiny luster. Now we got a 9 going twice. Now last and final call. Looking for a bid of 950. Anybody bid a 950? Looking for a bid of 950. Anybody bid a 950? Everybody bows to Donna, so Donna takes the coin, $9. I appreciate it, Donna. Thank you very much. Let's take a look at what we got next. Now Party Pickle bids a 950 just after the coin ends. How about this one? 1909 VDB in an AU condition. 1909 VDB AU. Start me off at $1. Anybody start me at $1? $1 bid. Anybody give me $1 bid? 1909 VDB. Start me off at $1. Anybody give me $1 bid? Or let's just start it at a quarter. Let's start at 25 cents. Anybody start me 25 cents? Need a bid of 25. Anybody bid of 25? Anybody bid of 25? Got Mark starts me at $1. Got a $1 bid now. $1 bid now. Looking $1.25. Got a bid of 3 now. Looking $3.25. Anybody bid of 3.25? Anybody bid of 3.25 now? 4. Look a bid of 4.25. Anybody bid of 4.25? Anybody bid of 4.25? Look a bid of 4.25 now. Anybody bid of 4.25? $4 now. $4 bid. Pennywise $4. Look a bid of 4.25. Anybody bid of 4.25? Look a bid of 4.25 now. Anybody bid of 4.25? Got a bid of 4, look a bit of 425. Anybody bid of 425, look a bit of 425. Now anybody bid of 425? Got a bid of 4. Going once now. Got a bid of 4, look a bit of 425. Now Donna bids of 425. Got a bid of 425. Got a bid of 425, look a bit of 450. Anybody bid 450, look a bit of 450. Anybody bid of 450? Look at a bid of 450 now. 5. Chuck Patillo bids a 5. Now look at 550. Anybody bid of 550? Look for a bid of 550. Anybody bid of 550? Need a bid of 550 now. Anybody bid of 550? Got a bit of 5, look a bit of 550. Anybody bid of 550, look a bit of 550 now. Anybody bid of 550? Chuck with a bit of 5, look a bit of 550 now. 6. Got a bit of 6 now, look a bit of 650. Anybody bid of 650? Need a bit of 650 now. Anybody bid of 650? Donna Mac got a bit of 6 in. Need a bit of 650 now. Anybody bid of 650? Pennywise 650. Looking for a bit of 7 now. Anybody bid of 7? Look a bit of 7 now. Anybody bid of 7? Anybody bid of 7? Look a bit of 7 now. Anybody bid of 7? Look a bit of 7 now. Anybody bid of 7? Got 650 going once to Pennywise. Now 650 looking for a bid of 7. Anybody bid a 7, look a bid of 7. Anybody bid a 7. Dunamac is out. Thank you very much. Got a 650 to Pennywise going twice now. Looking for a bid of 7. Anybody bid a 7. Final and last call. Looking for a bid of 7. Anybody bid a 7? Sold at 650. Got sold at 650 to Pennywise. What do you mean it's not the 1909 you need? Well, you need the plain one, not the VDB. Is that right? I've got plain ones too. Just they come out when they come out. Like here. Next up, 1936D. We got a few little issues with this, couple little spots and a really light fingerprint, but 1936D, seriously? 1936D, wow. 25 cents, folks. 25 cents. Anybody start me 25 cents? 1936D. Start me at 25 cents. Anybody 25 cents? Need a 25 cent bid. Need a bid of 25. Anybody bid of 25? Look a bid of 25. Now anybody bid of 25. Chuck Patillo bids $1. Got a $1 bid now. 125. Anybody bid of 125? Got a 1. Need a 125. Anybody bid of 125? Oh, you need the S's. Yeah, so do a lot of other people, including me. Got a bid of 2. Now look a bid of 225. Anybody bid of 225? Need a bid of 225. Anybody bid of 225? Look a bid of 225. Anybody bid of 225? Got Donna Mac with a bid of 2. Looking for a bid of 225. Anybody bid of 225? Need a bid of 225. Anybody bid of 225? Need a bid of 225. Now anybody bid of 225? Yeah, Wanda, that'll be our little joke. You need the S's. Oh, don't sell me that one. I want the S's. I'll take it for $1. I got a bid of 2. Donna Mac bid of 2. Looking for a bid of 225. Techstar bid of 225 now. 225 now. Looking for 250. Anybody bid of 250? Look a bid of 250 now. Anybody bid of 250? Have a bid of 225. Look a bid of 250. Anybody bid of 250? Look a bid of 250 now. Anybody bid of 250? 225. Going once to Techstar 225. Look for a bid of 250. Anybody bid of 250? Look for a bid of 250. Anybody bid of 250? You don't have any S's either. Okay. I had 225 now. Looking for a bid of 250. Anybody bid of 250? Need a bid of 250 now. Anybody bid of 250? Looking for a bid of 250. I have a 36 DDO. Now Techstar 225. Need a bid of 250. Going twice. Last and final call. 225. Need a bid of 250. Anybody bid of 250? Looking for a bid of 250. Steve bids 250. Got a bid of 250 now. Look a bid of 3. Look a bid of 3. Anybody bid of 3? Look a bid of 3 now. Anybody bid of 3? And need a bid of 3. Even in this condition, this coin's worth about $8. So you're getting a great deal anyway. At $2.50, $3, even $5 would be a great deal. $2.50. Look for a bid of $2.75. Let's do $2.75. Anybody bid of $2.75? Need a bid of $2.75. Need a bid of $2.75. Anybody bid of $2.75? Jim, did you find a 09S or did you find a 36D? $2.75. Anybody bid of $2.75? Need a bid of $2.75. Anybody bid of $2.75? I'll bid of $2.75. Steve gets a bid of $2.50 in. $2.50 going once. Looking for a bid of $2.75. Anybody bid of $2.75? Need a bid of $2.75. Anybody bid of $2.75? Now Steve got a bid of $2.50 now. Going twice. Looking for a bid of $2.75. Now got a bid of 3. Got a bid of 3. Techstar bid of 3. Now $3.50. $3.25 anyway. $3.25. Anybody bid of $3.25? Need a bid of $3.25. Anybody bid of $3.25? Looking for a bid of $3.25. Anybody bid of $3.25? Need a bid of $3.25? Anybody bid of $3.25? No bid of $3.25. Got $3. Going once. Techstar going once at $3. Looking for a bid of $3.25. Anybody bid of $3.25? Now Techstar going twice at $3. Looking for a bid of $3.25. Anybody get a $3.25? Anybody bid of $3.25? Final and last call. Need a bid of $3.25. Anybody bid of $3.25? Sold. Techstar $3. Thank you, sir. Got your bid of $3. Now we're looking for the next coin up. 41 DDO. That's nice. Next coin up is going to be a 1939 Philadelphia. Now take a look at this. Take a look at the color on this guy. This is a nice gem uncirculated coin with some really pretty color. Let me flip it over and show you the other side. Here's the other side. Not as much color as on the obverse, but it does have color nonetheless. But your color on the obverse, it's the star of the show right here. Got Mark with a bit of 1 now. Adam Connor a bit of 3. Got a bid of 3, got a bid of 3, looking bid of 325. Anybody bid of 325? Need a bid of 325? Anybody bid of 325? 325, anybody bid of 325? Anybody bid of 325? Need a bid of 325. Got a bid of 5 now. Got a bid of 5. Wanda Williams bid of 5. Now Jim bid of 6. Wanda bid of 5 now. Jim bid of 6. Got a bid of 6 now. Look at 625. 650. Anybody? 650. Now 8. Look at a bid of 850. Anybody? 850. Anybody? 850. Need a bid of 850. Got a bid of 8 from Tim Morrell. Looking for a bid of 850. Anybody bid of 850? Look at a bid of 850 now. Anybody bid of 850? James Worley bid of 9. Got a bid of 9 now. Look a bid of 10. Anybody bid of 10? Look a bid of 10 now. Anybody bid of 10? Need a money bid of 10. Anybody bid of 10? Looking for a bid of 10. Anybody bid of 10? Jim Fletcher's out. Thank you very much, sir. Got a bid of 9. Looking for a bid of 10. Got a 9. Going once now at $9. Looking for a bid of 10. Anybody bid of 10? Looking for a bid of 10 now. Anybody bid of 10? Got $9 going twice now. Last and final call. Looking for a bid of 10. Anybody bid of 10? Looking for a bid of 10 now. Anybody bid of 10? Sold James Worley $9. Oh, sorry, Bulldog. I scooched that one right up in front of you. Got James Worley sold at $9. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Got a pretty one here. It's a really pretty one. Let's see what we got. 1939S. This is a really bright and shiny coin. It does have a little bit of a speck on it, but we're going to be talking about this one at 25 cents. Anybody give me a 25-cent bid? 25 cents. Anybody 25 cents? Looking for a 25-cent bid. Only 25 cents. It's a nice red uncirculated coin for 25 cents. At 1930s. This is pre-World War II, folks. 1939. This is also San Francisco Mint. 1939S. Talking about a 25-cent coin here. 25. Jim Fletcher gives us a 25. Now 50. Got a 25. Now 50. Anybody bid a 50? Look at a bid of 50 now. Anybody bid a 50? Anybody bid a 50 now? Jeff bids a 1. Jeff bids a 1 now. 125. Anybody bid a 125? Look at a bid of 125. Anybody bid a 125? Now, oh, YW, you're welcome. I thought that was a bid. There's a bid, a $3. $3 bid, now $3.25. Anybody bid a $3.25? Look a bid of $3.25. Anybody bid a $3.25? $3.25. Anybody bid a $3.25? Need a bid of $3.25? Anybody bid a $3.25? Jim Fletcher is out. Thank you very much, Jim. Got Steve at a bid of 4. Steve at a bid of 4. Look a bid of $4.25 now. Looking $4.25. Anybody bid a $4.25? Need a bid of $4.25? Anybody bid a $4.25? Adam a little late with a $3.50. We're looking for $4.25 now. $4.50 from Jeff Dunn. $4.50 now. $4.75. Looking for a bid of $4.75. Anybody bid of $4.75? Got a Dynamac bid of 5. Look a bid of $5.50 now. Anybody bid of $5.50? Look a bid of $5.50. Need a bid of $5.50 now. Looking for a bid of $5.50. Anybody bid of $5.50? Look a bid of $5.50 now. James Worley bids a 6. James Worley at a 6. We got Jeff Dunn out. We got James Worley at a 6. Looking for a bid of $6.50. $6.50. Anybody $6.50? Look a bid of $6.50 now. Anybody $6.50? Got a bid of 6, looking for a bid of $6.50. Anybody bid of $6.50? Look a bid of $6.50 now. Anybody bid of $6.50? Got James Worley, bid of 6, going once, looking for a bid of $6.50. Dynamac $6.50 now. James Worley 7. James Worley 7, looking for a bid of $7.50. Anybody bid of $7.50? Look a bid of $7.50 now. Anybody bid of $7.50? Steve is out. Thank you very much, Steve. Got a bid of 7, looking for a bid of $7.50. Anybody bid of $7.50? Looking for a bid of $7.50 now. Anybody bid of $7.50? Bulldog bid $7.50. Got a bid of $7.50 from Bulldog. Looking for a bid of 8. Got a bid of $7.50, look a bid of 8. Anybody bid of 8, look a bid of 8 now. Anybody bid of 8. Dynamac bids of 8. Dynamac bids an 8 now, $8.50. Looking for $8.50. Anybody bid of $8.50. Looking for a bid of $8.50. Anybody bid of $8.50. Anybody $8.50. Now 9, looking for a bid of $9.50. James Worley gets a 9 in there, looking for $9.50. Now Dynamac at 10. Dynamac at 10, looking for a bid of $10.50. $10.50. Anybody $10.50. Looking for a bid of $10.50. Anybody bid of $10.50. Look a bid of $10.50 now. Anybody bid of $10.50. Need a bid of $10.50. Need a bid of $10.50. James is out. Thank you very much, James. Got Dynamac with a bid of 10, looking for a bid of $10.50. Anybody bid of $10.50? Look a bid of $10.50 now. Anybody bid of $10.50? I got Dynamac at $10 going once, looking for a bid of $10.50. Anybody bid of $10.50? Looking for a bid of $10.50. Anybody bid of $10.50? I got Dynamac at 10, looking for a bid of $10.50 going twice now, looking for a bid of $10.50. Anybody bid of $10.50? Final and last call, looking for a bid of $10.50. Anybody bid of $10.50? Sold Dynamac $10. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's take a look at the next one. This one's going to be a good one. You guys are going to like this. How about that? 1913S. It's a VG-ish coin. I tell you what, 13S is harder and harder and harder to find. These things are really tough to find now. We've got a, $15 coin here starting at 25 cents. Anybody start me 25 cents? No reserve, 25 cents. Yo man bids $1. Got $1 bid now, looking $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25? Need to bid $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25? Got a lot of $1 bids looking for $1.25. Now Jeff Dunn bids a 2. Got a bid of 2, now 5. Now 5, look a bit of 550. Anybody bid a 550? Look a bit of 550. Now anybody bid a 550? Got a bit of 5, look a bit of 550. Now 6. Got a bit of 6 now, looking at 650. Anybody bid a 650? Need a bit of 650. Anybody bid a 650? Anybody bid a 650? Look a bit of 650 now. Anybody bid a 650? This is one of the toughest dates to find. What's the 46, Mike? I don't know where we're going with that 46. Let me know, Mike, what that means. Okay, so Mike bid a 6. So then we've got 7 Techstar, 8 Steve A. It's okay, Mike. We got Steve A at $8, Adam Connor 9. Adam Connor 9 got a $9 bid, look at $9.50. Anybody bid a $9.50? My fingers slip sometimes, and boy, I got fat fingers to slip. So, yeah, sometimes I hit 3 keys at once. I almost tried for 4 one time. I didn't quite make it. So I got Yo Man with a bid of 10. I got Steve A with a bid of $11.50. $11.50 now. $11.50, need a bid of 12. Anybody bid of 12? Look at a bid of 12 now. Anybody bid of 12? I should sell itself up to about 15, 16 bucks. Out a bid of 12 now. Got a bid of 12. Look at a bid of 12.50. Anybody bid of 12.50? Look at a bid of 12.50 now. Anybody bid of 12.50? Anybody bid of 12.50? Look at a bid of 12.50. Anybody bid of 12.50? Look at a bid of 12.50 now. 13. Now 13. Look at a bid of 13.50. Anybody bid of 13.50? Anybody bid of 13.50? Looking for a bid of 13.50. Anybody give me a bid of 13.50? Look at a bid of 13.50 now. 14. Now 14. Look at a bid of 14.50. Anybody bid of 14.50? Anybody bid of 14.50? Now 15. Look at a bid of 15.50. Anybody bid of 15.50? Looking for a bid of 15.50 now. Anybody 15.50? Now 15. Looking for a bid of 15.50. Anybody bid of 15.50? Anybody bid of 15.50? Now I got a bid of 16. Now I got a bid of 16. Look a bit of 17. Anybody bid of 17? Anybody bid of 17? Look a bit of 17 now. Anybody bid of 17? Got a bit of 16. Look a bit of 17. Anybody bid of 17? Need a bit of 17. Anybody bid of 17? Okay, Pennywise bid of 17 now. Some bid of 17. Looking for a bit of 18. Bid of 18 now. Anybody bid of 18? Look a bit of 18. Yo Man bids of 18 now. 19. Anybody bid of 19? Look a bit of 19 now. Anybody bid of 19? Got a bit of 18, look a bit of 19. Anybody bid of 19? Anybody bid of 19? 19, 19. Anybody bid of 19? Steve is out, thank you. Pennywise bids 19. Techstar is out, thank you. Got a bit of 19 now. 20. Anybody bid of 20? Look a bit of 20 now. Anybody bid of 20? Anybody bid of 20? Look a bit of 20 now. Anybody bid of 20? Yo Man is out. Got Pennywise going once now at $19, looking for a bit of 20. Got Pennywise 19, going twice now. Last and final call, looking for a bit of 20. Anybody bid of 20? Look a bit of 20. Sold. Pennywise, $19. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. How about this one? This ought to get some people going. It's an original uncirculated 1943 Lincoln cent. I mean, it's not in the most immaculate, beautiful condition, but it is original. It's not reprocessed. Very nice looking coin for an uncirculated 1943 Steely. Start this off at 25 cents. 25 cents only. Anybody give me a 25 cent bid? 25. Anybody 25? Anybody 25? Need a 25? Anybody 25? You had more 11s? There is EJ's Numismatics with a $5 bid. $5 bid now, $5.50. Anybody bid a $5.50? Look a bit of $5.50 now. Anybody bid a $5.50? Now bid a 5. Anybody bid a $5.50? Anybody bid a $5.50? Look a bit of $5.50 now. Anybody bid a $5.50? Look a bit of $5.50. Got a bit of 5. Look a bit of $5.50. Anybody bid a $5.50? Look a bit of $5.50 now. Anybody bid a $5.50? We got EJ's Numismatics at $5, going once, looking for a bit of $5.50. Anybody bid a $5.50? Need a bit of $5.50? Anybody bid a $5.50? Now we got EJ's Numismatics at $5, looking for a bit of $5.50. Anybody bid a $5.50? Last and final call, going twice. Need a bit of $5.50. Anybody bid a $5.50? Sold EJ at $5. Thank you very much. Thank you, Steve. And next item. Next item is a 1944D. 1944D, look at the toning on this, guys. A really nice looking color. A lot of luster. A whole lot of luster on this 1944D. Looking for a 25-cent bid. Got Jim Fletcher at $2. $2 bid now, $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25? Look a bid at $2.25. Got a bid at $2. Looking for a bid at $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25? Anybody bid at $2.25? $2.25 now. Anybody bid at $2.25? Got a bid at $2. Looking for a bid at $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25? Anybody bid at $2.25? Look at anybody bid at $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25? This one could be an RPM. It's hard to tell. No, I don't think it is. Nah, not an RPM. I thought it was for a second there. Chocolatey velvet. That's right. Smooth. Chocolatey velvet. There you go. Jim Fletcher, bid at $2. Looking for a bid at $2.25. Anybody come in with a bid at $2.25? So we got $2 going once to Jim Fletcher. Looking for a bid at $2.25. And I get a bid at $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25? We got $2 to Jim Fletcher going twice now. Looking for a bid at $2.25. Anybody give me a bid at $2.25? Need a bid at $2.25 here? Anybody bid at $2.25? As sold, chocolate velvet goes to Jim Fletcher, $2. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Moving right along to the next item. Next item up for bids is this beautiful 1945S. It's got a lot of satiny luster on it, dripping with satiny luster. I tell you what, 25-cent bid. 25 cents will get us started on this one. 25 cents. Anybody bid at 25 cents? Well, anybody bid at 25? Anybody bid at 25? Need a bid at 25? Anybody bid at 25? See, your tech star was born? Really? See, I graduated high school. Donna Mag, bid at 5 now. Bid at 5. Look at bid at 5. 25. Anybody bid at 5.50? Anybody bid at 5.50? Look at bid at 5.59. Anybody bid at 5.50? Now Bulldog, bid of 8. Bid of 8 now. Look at bid of 8.50. Now anybody bid of 8.50? Look at bid of 8.50. Now anybody bid of 8.50? No, I'm sorry. I graduated high school in 42. Now a bid of 8. Look at every bid of 8.50. Now anybody bid of 8.50? 45 is when I was entering my junior year in college. That's when I was in the war in Japan. Bid at 9 now. Bid at 9. Look at bid at 9.50. Anybody bid at 9.50? Look at bid at 9.50. Now anybody bid at 9.50? I'm older than anybody else here. Tell me you're older, and I'll just make it up as I go along. Bid at 9 now. Look at bid at 9.50. Anybody bid at 9.50? Native bid at 9.50. Look at bid at 9.50 now. Anybody bid at 9.50? Look at bid at 9.50. I think I do better auction calling than I do comedian work. Not as funny as I think I am. At least that's what my wife says. Now bid at 9, look at bid at 9.50. Anybody bid at 9.50? Need a bid at 9.50. $9 going once, looking for a bid of 9.50 from Wanda Williams. Got a bid of 9. Got a bid of 9 going twice now. Last and final call from Wanda Williams. Got a bid of 9, looking for a bid of 9.50. Anybody bid at 9.50? Need a bid of 9.50? You're older than me, Steve. Sold Wanda $9. Gosh, that Techstar comes in like a half a second after. Got this one sold to Wanda at $9. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now we got a 1946D. 1946D, and you can see the woodiness on this one, but it's got a little bit of a brownish tone too. So it's a 1946D. We're looking for a 25-cent bid. Anybody bid at 25? Anybody bid at 25? Need a bid at 25? Anybody bid at 25? Look a bid at 25. Now anybody bid at 25? Well, anybody bid at 25? Anybody bid at 25? Need a bid at 25? Now anybody bid at 25? When you read the Bible, you reminisce. That's okay. I had a pet dinosaur. Now Wanda Williams bids at 2. Got a bid at 2. Need a bid at 2.25. Anybody bid at 2.25? Need a bid at 2.25. Need a bid at 2.25. Look a bid at 2.25. Now anybody bid at 2.25? The Hillside Lincoln cent. Now Jim Fletcher bid at 2.25. Got a bid at 2.25. Need a bid at 2.50. Anybody bid at 2.50? Look a bid at 2.50. Now anybody bid at 2.50? Got a bid at 2.25. Need a bid at 2.50. We'll be going back to the BU rolls. We've got 2 coins remaining after this one. Got a bid at 2.25. Need a bid at 2.50. Anybody bid at 2.50? Anybody bid at 2.50? Look a bid at 2.50 now. Anybody bid at 2.50? Got a 225 from Jim Fletcher, looking for a bid of 250. Going once now, looking for a bid of 250. Anybody bid of 250? Look a bid of 250 now. Wanda Williams bids at 250. Got a bid of 250. Look a bid of 275. Jim Fletcher bids at 275. Now 3. Anybody bid of 3? Anybody bid of 3? They need a bid of 3. Looking for a money bid of 3. Anybody bid of 3? Anybody bid of 3? Got a 275. Looking for a bid of 3. 275. Looking for a bid of 3. Anybody bid of 3? Got a bid of 3 now. Got a bid of 3. Look a bid of 325. Got a bid of 325 now. Look a bid of 350. Anybody bid of 350? Look a bid of 350 now. Anybody bid of 350? Rumbling thunder. Yeah, that's what created me. Rumbling thunder. The first thunderstorm the earth ever had. I predate dinosaurs by 500,000 years. I'm good after this one, Jessica. All right, got a 350 bid. 350 bid going once now. 350 looking for a bid of 375. Anybody bid of 375? Anybody bid of 375? Need a bid of 375. Anybody bid of 375? Got a 350 bid now going twice at 350. Last and final call. Need a bid of 375. Anybody bid of 375? Need a bid of 375. Anybody bid of 375? Sold at 350. That's for Techstar. I'm sorry. Yeah, Techstar 350. Techstar 350. Now we got 2 more coins. This one and one more. Got a 1948. First person to give me the first 2 states in order gets this for $1. First 2 states in order, in alphabetical order, gets $1. First 2. It's 1948. Yep, it's a Larry coin. You got yourself a bona fide example of a, well, there they are. Adam Connor, Alabama, Alaska. Alabama, Alaska in that order. So Adam Connor gets it, $1. See how easy that is? All right. See, got that one out of the way. Look at that. A little bit of a fingerprint on the reverse too. But you can send this in for the APHIS, and they can tell you if the person who did this is a serial killer. Kills coins. Who knows? Serial killer of coins. Eating chips? No, he's picking his nose. Let's see. Here's our last single for the night. Last single for the night's another 1948, but this is a S-Mint, 1948S, and it's a much cleaner looking coin. We're going to start this one off at 25 cents. Anybody give me a 25-cent bid? It's lot number 40. Need a 25-cent bid. Anybody 25? Anybody bid a 25? Need a bid of 25? Anybody bid a 25? Look a bid of 25. Now anybody bid a 25? Sir, gives me dollar bid. Dollar bid now to 125. Anybody 125? Look a bid of 125. Anybody 125? Anybody 125? Anybody 125? Anybody 125? Jim Fletcher 125. No, it was his little brother. Larry doesn't pick his nose. To 125. Anybody bid a 2? Here's a 2. Now 225. 225. Anybody bid a 225? Need a 225. Anybody bid a 225? 225. Anybody bid a 225? Need a bid of 225. Anybody bid a 225? Got Chuck with a bid of 2. Looking for 225. Jim Fletcher is out. Jim Fletcher is out. Looking for a bid of 225. Anybody bid a 225? Need a bid of 225. Anybody bid a 225? Nice color on this one. $2 looking for a bid of 225. Anybody bid a 225? Need a bid of 225. Anybody bid a 225? Anybody bid a 225? Need a bid of 225. 225. Anybody bid a 225? Anybody bid a 225? Anybody bid a 225? Got a bid of 2 going once now. Looking for a bid of 225. Got a bid of 225 now. Look a bid of 250. Got a bid of 225. Look a bid of 250. Anybody bid a 250? Look a bid of 250. Anybody bid a 250? Looking for a bid of 250. Anybody bid a 250? Look a bid of 250. Now anybody bid a 250? 225 from Donna Mac going once, looking for a bid of 250. Looking for a bid of 250, going once, looking for a bid of 250. Anybody bid of 250? Look a bid of 250 now. Donna Mac at 225, going twice. Last and final call, looking for a bid of 250. Anybody bid of 250? Look a bid of 250 now. Anybody bid of 250? We're sold to Donna Mac at 225. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, folks. You have to give me a chance here to write my things in because, well, Jessica had to leave us. So I am now doing both jobs at once. I'm Batman. I can do that. All right, here we go. Next item up for your bids. I'm going to move this thing up a little bit more to get a roll under there. Check this out, 1969S. 69S, I'm going to be looking for bids at 69S. We're going to start at $1. Anybody start at $1? And give me a dollar bid. Dollar bid on a 69S roll, 69S. Anybody bid a dollar? Look a bid a dollar. Now anybody bid a dollar? 1969S is lot number 44. Got Mike Birchman with a $5 bid, $5 bid now. Look a bit of 550. Anybody bid a 550? Look a bit of 550 now. Anybody bid a 550? Look a bit of 550. Need a bit of 550. Jim Fletcher gives me 550. Now 6. Now 6 out of Herring gives me 6. That's right, 6. Now 625. 650. I'm sorry, 650. Got a bit of 7. Now 750. Anybody bid a 750? Look a bit of 750 now. Anybody bid a 750? Look a bit of 750. Anybody bid a 750? Look a bit of 750 now. 8. Got a bit of 8. Look a bit of 850. 850 now. 850. Anybody bid of 850? Look a bit of 850 now. 9. Now 9. Look a bit of 950. Anybody 950? Anybody bid a 950? Look a bit of 950 now. Anybody bid a 950? I don't know why this thing won't stay in focus. I just don't know. Now I got a bit of 10. Now a bit of 12. Now a bit of 12. Look a bit of 13. Anybody bid a 13? Look a bit of 13 now. Anybody bid a 13? Look for a bit of 13. Anybody bid a 13? Look a bit of 13 now. Anybody bid a 13? Look a bit of 13. I'll move this up some more. Now what's going on here? Seems that we're having issues with focus. No focus. Anybody bid a 13? Got Donna Mac. Bid of 12. Looking for a bit of 13. Anybody bid a 13? Looking for a bit of 13. Anybody bid a 13? Got a bit of 12. Going once now. Looking for a bit of 13. Anybody bid a 13? Look a bit of 13 now. Anybody bid a 13? Got Donna Mac with a bit of 12. Looking for a bit of 13 twice now. Going twice. Look a bit of 13. Last and final call. Need a bit of 13. Look a bit of 13. Anybody bid a 13? We're sold to Donna Mac. $12. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, ma'am. Let me write my stuff down in my book here. And I'm not trying to impress anyone with my singing. Next, 1959. I was only 84 years old then. There we go. Lot 45, 1959D plastic tube roll. You're very welcome, Donna Mac, and thank you. And this one is actually taped shut. So that's all we can see of this one other than the bottom coin, which looks pretty nice. Nice looking bottom coin. Can't see if there's any die variety going on there, but we can still assume they're pretty nice coins. Javier gives me a $6 bid. $6 bid, looking for a bid of $6.50. Got a bid of 6, looking for a bid of $6.50. Anybody bid of $6.50, looking for a bid of $6.50 now. Anybody bid of $6.50. Got a bid of 7 now. Got a bid of 7, look a bid of 8. Anybody bid of 8? How about a bid of 7.50? Anybody bid of 7.50? Look a bit of 7.50 now. Got a bid of 8 now. Look a bit of 8.50. 8.50. Anybody 8.50? Anybody 8.50? Looking for a bit of 8.50. Anybody bid of 8.50? I need to calm down. 8.50 now. 9. Got a bit of 9 now. Got a bit of 9. Look a bit of 9.50. Anybody bid of 9.50? Need a bit of 9.50 now. And 10. Now 10. Look a bit 11. Anybody bid 11? Look a bit 11 now. Anybody bid 11? Anybody bid 11? Look a bit 11 now. Anybody bid 11? Need a bit of 10.50. Look a bit 11. Got a bit 11. Mike Birchman bid 11. Now 12. Anybody bid a 12? Look a bit of 12. Anybody bid a 12? Need a bit of 12 now. Anybody bid a 12? Got a bit 11 now. Look a bit of 12. Anybody bid a 12? Anybody bid a 12? Look a bit of 12 now. Anybody bid a 12? Got a bit of 12. Got a bit of 12 now. 13. How about 13? Anybody bid a 13? Look a bit of 13 now. Anybody bid a 13? Got a bit of 12. Look a bit of 13 now. Anybody bid a 13? Look a bit of 13. Anybody bid a 13? That's almost a perfectly formed 5. I didn't notice that until now. It's almost a perfect 5. How pretty. Got a bit of 12. Look a bit of 13. Anybody bid a 13? Anybody bid a 13? No bid of 13. Got Dennis Paulson bid a 12. Bid a 12. Now 12 going once. Looking bid a 13. Anybody bid a 13? Got Scooter. Hey, Scooter bid a 13. Scooter bid a 13. Look a bit of 14. Now anybody bid a 14? Anybody bid a 14? Look a bit of 14. Now anybody bid a 14? Got a bit of 13. Look a bit of 14. Anybody bid a 14? Anybody bid a 14? No bit of 14. No bit of 14. Got 13 going once now. Looking for a bit of 14. Anybody bid a 14? Anybody bid a 14? Look a bit of 14 now. Anybody bid a 14? Scooter B, 13, going twice now. Looking for a bit of 14. Anybody bid a 14? Looking for a bit of 14. Anybody bid a 14? Anybody bid a 14? Dennis says he's out. All right, we're sold to Scooter B. $13. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Moving right along. Okay, I got a tubed roll of 1974D here. Tubed roll of 1974D. Let's take a look at it. Boy, that's kind of pretty. Tubed roll of 1974D. We're going to start this off at $1. Anybody bid a dollar? Looking for a bid a dollar? Anybody bid a dollar? Looking for a bid a dollar now? Anybody bid a dollar? 1974D. Anybody bid a dollar? Looking for a bid a dollar? $1 bid. $1 bid. 1974D. Anybody? 1974D. This is a large date coin on the end of the roll here. It's a large date roll. Mike Birchman bids a $5. $5 bid. Now look a bid of $5.50. Anybody bid a $5.50? Need a bid of $5.59? Anybody bid a $5.50? Got a bid of $5. Look a bid of $5.50. Anybody bid a $5.50? Look a bid of $5.59? Anybody bid a $5.50? Anybody bid a $5.50? Look a bid of $5.50. Anybody bid a $5.50? Anybody bid a $5.50? Got a $5 going once now. Looking for a bid of $5.50. Anybody bid a $5.50? Need a bid of $5.59? Anybody bid a $5.50? Got a $5 going twice now. Look for a bid of $5.50. Anybody bid a $5.50? Looking for a bid of $5.50. Last and final call. Anybody bid a $5.50? Sold $5. Mike Birchman, thank you very much. Now, next up, let's see. I get it marked in here real quick and go to the next roll. All right, here we go. 1964D original roll. Here's one end of it. You can see that there's nice toning going on this end of the roll. And you look at the other end, it's got nice toning, but we've got back sides facing out on both sides. We've got a tails roll, but it is a 1964D. And it's going to be a bit of a 1964D original roll. Original roll. I'm going to start this at $5. Tim Morrell starts at $5. Look a bit of $5.50. Got a bit of $5. Look a bit of $5.50. Anybody bid a $5.50? Look a bit of $5.50. Now anybody bid a $5.50? Got a bit of $5. Look a bit of $5.50. Anybody bid a $5.50? Steve A bids a $5.50. Now $6. Mark bids a $6. Now $6.50. Anybody bid a $6.50? Look a bit of $6.50. Now anybody bid a $6.50? Nate bid a $6.50. Anybody bid a $6.50? Look a bit of $6.50. Got a bit of $8 now. Mike Birchman bid of $8. Got a bit of $8 now. Look a bit of $8.50. Anybody bid of $8.50? Look a bit of $8.50 now. Anybody bid of $8.50? Anybody bid of $8.50? Look a bit of $8.50 now. Anybody bid of $8.50? Anybody bid of $8.50? Look a bit of $8.50 now. Anybody bid of $8.50? Mark bids of $8.50. Tim Morrell says he's out. Mark bids of $8.50. Bids $8.50 now. Look a bit of $9. Look a bit of $9. Anybody bid of $9? Need a bit of $9 now. Anybody bid of $9? 1964D. Got a bunch of RPMs in this year. Got a bunch of double die reverses. Got a few double die obverses too. So it's kind of a gambit of nice die varieties can be found in 1964D. It's also the last year for mint marks for another 3 years until 1968. Now Mark bids a 10. Got a bid of 10. Look a bid of 10.50. Looking for a bid of 10.50. Anybody bid of 10.50? Need a bid of 10.50. Anybody bid of 10.50? Yeah, do have a very nice double die reverse. That's correct. A lot of really nice die varieties on this one. I got a few really nice RPMs too. Bid of 10 now. Looking for a bid of 10.50. Original roll here. Ida Herring bids a 12. Got a bid of 12 now. Look a bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Look a bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Got a bid of 12. Looking for a bid of 13. A bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Looking for a bid of 13? Got Ida bid of 12. Look a bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Look a bid of 13 now. Anybody bid of 13? Got 12.50 from Mark. Now looking for a bit of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Look a bit of 13 now. Anybody bid of 13? Nate a bit of 13. Look a bit of 13. Steve says he's out. I got Mark with a 12.50 bid, looking for a bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? I got 12.50 going once, looking for a bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Need a bid of 13? Anybody bid of 13? Okay, we're going to stop bidding on this one now. Now Ida comes in with a 13, about the same time I did my hit. So we're going to do it this way. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rolls, same source. They're all original machine wrapped rolls. We're going to sell these at $9 a piece. There we go. $9 a piece. The first one being offered to Ida Herring. I'm sure she wants it. $9. How many would you like at $9, Ida? I got 6 rolls total. Ida will take 2. Okay. Got that. Now the next person in line is Mark A. Mark, how many would you like? Mark will take 3. Okay. That leaves us 1. Got 1 left. Let me see who is in line for that. That'd be Steve. Yep. Steve A. Steve A, if you want it at $9, it's yours. Last roll available. That's for Steve A. Then next in line would be Mike Birchman. Steve will take it. Okay. I appreciate it, Steve. Thank you very much. And thank you to all of you for your bids, and to the people who have won one of these rolls, congratulations. All right. Let me put this one away. Next up, lot number 48. It's okay, Mark. We want what we want, and we're willing to pay for it. If anybody else wanted it, they would have bid more, right? Just do it the way it is. Here we go. 1960D rolls. These are really nice, bright rolls. 1960 Denver Mint Lincoln cents. We've got a start at $1. Anybody start me at $1. And Deanne comes in at $7. $7 bid. $7 bid. Look a bit of $7.25. $7.50. Anybody $7.50? Anybody $7.50? Look a bit of $7.50 now. Anybody bid $7.50? Coin Junkie hits that one a little late at $1. We've got a $7 bid. $7 bid looking for $7.50. Anybody bid of $7.50? Look a bit of $7.50 now. And Mike Birchman bids $8. Got a bit of 8 now. Look a bit of $8.50 now. Adam Connor at 10. Adam Connor at 10 now. Look a bit of 11. Anybody bid 11? Look a bit of 11 now. Anybody bid 11? Got a bit of 10. Look a bit of 11. Anybody bid 11? Anybody bid 11? Got a bit of 10. Looking for a bit of 11. Anybody bid 11? Anybody bid 11? DM bids 11 now. 12. How about a 12? Anybody bid a 12? Anybody bid a 12? Now 12. Look a bit of 13. Got a bit of 12. Look a bit of 13. Now anybody bid a 13? Got a bit of 13. Now look a bit of 14. Got a bit of 13. Look a bit of 14. Anybody bid a 14? Look a bit of 14. Now anybody bid a 14? Now got a bit of 14, look a bit of 15. Anybody bit of 15, look a bit of 15. Now anybody bit of 15, got a bit of 15. Now look a bit of 16. Now look for a bit of 16. Anybody bit of 16, look a bit of 16. Now anybody bit of 16. Anybody bit of 16. Anybody bit of 16. Looking for a bit of 16 now. Anybody bit of 16, look a bit of 16. Anybody bit of 16. Everybody's looking at everybody else like, who's going to pull the trigger first? Mike Birchman bids a 16 now. 16 now. Looking bid a 17. 17. Anybody bid a 17? Look a bit of 17 now. 16 half out of Adam Connor. 16 half. Look a bit of 17 now. 17. Got a bit of 17. Look a bit of 17 half. Anybody bid a 17 half? Look a bit of 17 half. Anybody bid a 17 half? Now a bit of 18. Now a bit of 18. Look a bit of 19. Anybody bid a 19? Look a bit of 19. Anybody bid a 19? Look a bit of 19. Got Adam Connor at 18. Look a bit of 19. Anybody bid a 19? Look a bit of 19. Anybody bid a 19? Look a bit of 19 now. Anybody bid a 19? Got a bit of 19 from Deanne. Now 20. How about 20? Anybody bid a 20? Round me out with a bit of 20. Anybody bid a 20? Anybody bid a 20? Bid a 20 now. Anybody bid a 20? Adam is out. Thank you, Adam. I got Deanne with a bit of 19. Looking for a bit of 20. Anybody bid a 20? Looking bid a 20 now. Anybody bid a 20? All right, we're going to stop. I'm going to stop this right here. We've got Deanne, our high bidder. Let's see. Let me write these out in order. We've got Deanne, and then we've got Adam, and then we've got Deanne, Adam, Mike, And then we've got, after them, it goes all the way back to Dennis Paulson. Okay, there's our people in order. DHAC, MBDP. I have, and the reason I'm doing this is because I have a number of rolls. So I'm going to try to make sure that everybody gets a chance to get in there. Our highest bid was a 19. How about $10? How about $10 a roll? Buy as many as you like, starting with Deanne. Deanne, $10 a piece. How many will you take? Deanne takes 5. Okay, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 4 remaining. 4 remaining. And that's going to start off with Adam Connor. So he takes 3 of the 4. And then I've got 1 left that'll go to Mike Birchman if he wants it, and then Dennis Paulson if he wants it. So I need to hear from Mike. If Mike says no, Dennis gets it. Mike takes it. All right, Mike gets this one. Sorry, Dennis. Didn't have enough to go around. Appreciate it, folks. Thank you very much for your bids. These are all from the same source. So there shouldn't be any issues with that. And we move on to the next one. How many did I have? 6? Okay, that's a 60D. Oops, I messed up. Where did I mess up? I only had 6 rolls. I'll find more. I'll find them. I got them around here somewhere. So, hang on a second. Let me get my paperwork straightened out here real quick. I'm still in the next lot. Shouldn't have been. It's okay. I got to find 3 more rolls of 60D. Hang on. Let me get this straightened out here real quick. Adam Connor took 3. 1, 2, 3. And then Mike Birchman took the last one. Dennis, I'm going to find one for you too, buddy. I'll find one for you and stick it on your invoice, so be waiting for that. I'll find you one in here. I know I have a couple of extra rolls. I didn't get them in here, though. That's okay. We'll deal with it. All right. Here's the next thing. Next thing up for bids is 1961D. 1961D. This is from a source I know in Kansas. So these have been stored in Kansas for a long time. Beautiful coins in here. 1961D. I've not searched these. I have no idea what's inside of them. So we got 1961D. Who's going to give me a dollar bid? Dollar bid? Anybody dollar bid? Looking for a dollar bid? Anybody dollar bid? Got Yo Man with a dollar bid. Dollar bid now 125. Anybody bid a 125? Now 5. Looking for a 550? Now 7. Looking for 750. Anybody bid a 750? Looking for 750 now. Anybody bid a 750? Looking for 750 now 8. Got a bid of 8. Looking for a bid of 9 now. Anybody bid a 9? Looking for a bid of 9. Anybody bid a 9 now 9 10. Anybody bid a 10? Anybody bid a 10 now 10 11. Anybody bid 11? Looking for a bit of 11 now. Anybody bid 11? Anybody bid 11? Looking for a bit of 11? Anybody bid 11? Got a bit of 11 now. Now 12. Now 12. Now looking for 13. Anybody bid a 13? Looking for a bit of 13? Now anybody bid a 13? You guys know we've got over 100 different RPMs 1961D now. Got a bit of 14 now. 15. Got a bit of 15 now. Looking for 16. Anybody bid a 16? Got Adam Connor with a 15. Looking for 16. Anybody bid a 16? Got Yo Man with a bit of 16. Got a bit of 16 now. Looking for 17. Anybody bit of 17? Look a bit of 17 now. Anybody bit of 17? Got James with a bit of 17. Tim is out. Mike Birchman bids 18. Got a bit of 18 now. Look a bit of 19. Looking for a bit of 19. Anybody bit of 19? Look a bit of 19 now. Anybody bit of 19? Anybody bit of 19? Look a bit of 19 now. Got a 19. Looking for 20. Got a $20 bid. $20 bid. Now looking for 21. Anybody bid of 21? Now bid of 20, need a money bid of 21. Look at money bid of 21. Anybody bid of 21? Look at bid of 21 now. Anybody bid of 21? Okay, James Worley bids a 21. Now I'm going to stop the bidding on this. I add him on there with a 22. How far back does Adam go? 15. All right. So let's see. We've got a $21 bid. $21 bid, James Worley. I stopped it there. That's because I'm going to do these at $12 a roll. To the top bidders. So James Worley is my top bidder, then Yeoman, and then Mike Birchman. James, Yeoman, Mike Birchman. $12 a piece. James, how many would you like at $12? $12. James at $12, then Yeoman after him, then Mike Birchman after him. Sorry, Adam, you got your bid in there just a little bit late, and you're too far down the line to get into the active. Got 3 total, sorry. 3 total. James will take a 1 at $12. I got 2 left. Okay, I got to go through Yeoman first. I got 2 left at $12. Okay, Yeoman takes them both. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And that does it for the 61Ds here. Now I got a few rolls that came in a collection. I haven't looked inside of them. I have no idea what's in here, but they do say wheat. That's it. That's all it says. Wheat. So we have wheat penny rolls. I'm going to do the unprecedented thing of starting these at half of face value. That's right, 25 cents. Anybody start me at 25 cents? 25-cent bid. Anybody 25-cent bid? Wheat pennies at 25 cents. 25 cents a roll, 25. Anybody 25? Bid at 25. Anybody at 25? Got Farm Dog bid $1. Now $1.25. Anybody $1.25? Joe McBride bid at 4. Got a bid of 4 now. Look at a bid of 4.25. Anybody bid of 4.25? Look at a bid of 4.25 now. Anybody bid of 4.25? Looking for a bid of 4.25 now. 5. Got a bid of 5 now. Look at a bid of 5.25. Anybody bid of 5.25? Good night, Donna. Anybody bid of 5.25? Anybody bid of 5.50? Anybody bid of 5.50? Look at 5.50 now. Pennywise bid of 6 now. Look at a bid of 6 now. 7. Got a bid of 7 now. Look at a bid of 7.50. Anybody 7.50? Anybody 7.50? Look at a bid of 7.50 now. 8. Ida Herring bids at 8. Now a bid of 8, look a bid of 8.50. Anybody bid of 8.50, look a bid of 8.50. Now anybody bid of 8.50. I tell you what. Let's stop this here. And I'll tell you what I'll do. I've got 3 rolls in my box right now, but I'll find more rolls. I've got wheat rolls. I've got plenty of them. And what we'll do is we'll offer them at $4 a piece. It's going to be a bin at $4 a piece. We're going to start with Ida. Then we're going to go to, let's see, Pennywise, Techstar, Joe McBride, Dennis, Farm Dog, and Tim Morrell. I'm going to go through all of you, and we're going to get a number and a name. Let's see. Let me get ready to write all this down. I'll get my note paper out here. Do not be alarmed. This is normal. Okay, let me see here. Grab my pen. Okay, Ida wants 5. These are going to be at $4 a piece. Then we've got Joe at 2. And we've got Tim at 1. We've got Dennis at 1. We've got Techstar at 2. Anybody else? Good night, John. You have a great night, sir. Anybody else want one at... Okay, Pennywise, you want 4 of them? Farm Dog bins at 2. Okay, Sureg bins 1. Anybody else? Robert Hayden. Robert Hayden bins 2. James Worley at 4. Yeah, I think I have about 250 rolls, so I think I'm okay for a little while anyway. SRK bins 2. Anybody else? I got Ida for 5, Joe for 2, Tim Morrell for 1, Dennis Paulson for 1, Techstar for 2, Pennywise for 4, Farm Dog for 2, Sureg for 1, Robert Hayden for 2, James Worley for 4, SRK for 2. Robert takes 2 and doesn't even know what he's getting. They're wheat penny rolls. Wheat penny rolls at $4 a piece. Bulldog bins 3. That's truly a case of somebody following the herd. Bulldog bins 3. Dennis 1 more, so Dennis gets 2 total. Robert Hayden wants 5 now, so from 2 to 5. SRK wants 2 more, so that's a 4 total. Here's what I'm going to do for you guys. I'm going to build these rolls. I'm going to toss these 3 rolls back in the junk bin because I have absolutely no idea what's in them, and I don't want to give you rolls that I don't have a good idea of what's in them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mix old and new wheat cents, so you can get them all the way back to 1909. I've got 09s in the old bin. I'll just mix old and new together and put them through the counter. Yes, Techstar, tonight's will go with your other order. I'll give you a no shipping invoice, and we'll take care of it that way. If you want more, I can get you more. You ordered 2 so far. Okay, Dennis got his 1 more. Robert Hagen got his 5 total. SRK got his 2 more. And so I guess I'm waiting on Techstar. If you want it more, let me know you want more, and then I'll move on to the next item. All right, so I'm going to have a C sheet in here. And these 3 rolls go back to the junk bin. Pennywise wants 1 more. Okay. Bulldog wants 3 more for a total of 6, right? Total of 6. Pennywise wants 1 more. For that would be a total of 5. Jeff Dunn, these go from 1909 up to 1958. They're going to be a relatively even mix of both. Javi will know it has not shipped, so I can give you 4 rolls. And Tim Morrell wants 2 more. Tim Morrell would be a total of 3 now. Okay, I got you for a total of 3, Tim. Okay. Guess that's it for now. We'll move on to the next item. I appreciate it, folks. Thank you very much. Got enough to keep me busy. Here's Yeoman for a bid of 2. Okay. Got Yeoman for 2. Well, hi, Paul. Yeah, I can get you 5. Okay, I'm going to move on and start on the next item. Been 10 more for a total of 14. James Worley for a total of 14. Yes, I can get you 14, sir. All right. Hug about time. I am outnumbered. Here we go. Let's move on to the next item. This item right here is a very curious item. I haven't messed with it. Don't have much much to give on this, but this is a full roll of 1920 Lincoln cents. I have no idea what's inside. All I know is that it's a 1920 Lincoln cent roll, and the whole thing has some corrosion. It's very dark. It has some corrosion. Let me switch over to the other camera. I'm going to start this roll at $1. James Eubanks wants to, okay? Got you in there for 2, sir. Let me move over to the other camera so it's easier to see. Tim Morrell bids $1 on this one. Let me start you off by taking a good look at the roll. There it is. It's got crust in it. It's a 1920 roll. Relatively dark coins. Got some crust in it. I think one of the coins will come out of the top. No, yeah, one comes out of the top. And the rest of them are in there for you to heat out. I don't know what condition the coins are in on the inside. Got Javier with a bid of 2. Got a bid of 2 now. Look, a bid of 225. Got a bid of 2. Look, a bid of 225. Anybody bid of 225. So it might be a coin or two short. I have no idea. I don't know exactly how many are in here. Tim Morrell bids a 250 now, but these are 1920 plain. The side of the roll says it's a 1920 roll. The cap has 1920 on it. Barely legible, but it's there, 1920. We got Javier with a bid of 3. I got Tim with a bid of 350. 350 now. Look a bid of 4. Look a bid of 4. Anybody bid of 4? Anybody bid of 4? Look a bid of 375. How about 375? 375. Bid of 4. Anybody with 375? Yeah, it looked possible, I think, Party Pickle, but the problem with it is that there's like it's like there's green in there. I mean, this whole roll needs to be busted apart and these coins soaked in olive oil or something. And that will basically take the green crud off of them. So I got a bit of 350 now. Look a bit of 4. Anybody bit of 4? Look a bit of 4 now. Anybody bit of 4? Got a bit of 350 now. Going once at 350. Looking for a bit of 4. Anybody bit of 4? Look a bit of 4 now. Anybody bit of 4? At 350. Going twice now. Look for a bit of 4. Anybody bit of 4? Look a bit of 4 now. Anybody bit of 4? We're sold at 350 now. Tim Morrell. Thank you, sir. I've been hanging onto that roll for a long time thinking I was going to do something with it to figure out what was going on underneath there. But I decided, not worth hanging on to for me anymore. I got to get out of this inventory. All right. Next up, 2017. Original machine wrapped roll, 2017 Denver. Anybody start me off at $1. $1. 2 times face value, $1. 2017 Denver. Original machine wrapped roll. Bet $1. Anybody bid $1? Looking for a bet $1. Anybody bid $1? Mike Birchman at $1. Now $1.25. $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25? Look for a bit of $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25? Thanks, Tim, for letting me know what's in there. I've always been thinking that there might be like some better grade coins underneath. But you got to get through the chaff to get to the wheat. I got a bid $1. Look a bid $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25? $1.25 on a 2017 Denver Mint roll. 2017 D. Looking for $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25? Anybody $1.25? Look a bid $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25? Mike Birchman going once now. $1. Looking for a bid $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25? Mike Birchman now $1. Looking for $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25? Anybody bid $1.25? Sold Mike Birchman for $1. $1, sir. $1. The olive oil or mineral oil is only there as a... It's kind of a grease cutter. It sort of pulls the gunk off the coins. And it's not something that will harm the coins at all, but you can pat it dry with a towel afterwards, and the oil will eventually just disappear. Sorry, Javier. Are you good night, Aida. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Are we lagging a little bit, Javier? We got about 6 items left, and then we're going to be getting into the, or 4 items left, and we're going to be getting into the reveals. Now, here's an interesting one. This is 1929D, but this is a better than average circulated roll. We're starting ShamWow works nice. Okay. Didn't know that. So you can see these are a little bit better than your average 1929D Lincoln Cents. Let me pour a couple of them out here. Here they are. So 1929D, a nice roll of 1929Ds. Wow, these are really nice, actually. These go very fine to extremely fine. This is probably a $30, $20, $30 roll. The 1929D. Start this at $1. Anybody start at $1? $1. Anybody start me $1? 1929D. Better than average circulated roll. Opening up the other end now. Surreg gives me a bit of $1. These are worth at least $1 a coin. Got Jim Fletcher with a $5 bid. $5 now, 5.5. Anybody bid a 5.5? Look at a bid of 5.5. Anybody bid a 5.5? Look at that. Man, these things are sweet. You got a lot of nice coins in here. 1929D. Got Chuck with a bid of 6. Now Surreg with a bid of 6. Looking for a bid of 6.5. 6.5. Anybody bid a 6.5? Look at a bid of 6.5 now. Anybody bid a 6.5? Here, all the way down to the middle of the roll. Middle of the roll, they're just as nice as the ends. So there's no hiding the junk in the middle. Nice roll. Tim bids a 10. Got a $10 bid now. Looking for 11. Anybody bid 11? You got about a $50 roll here. 1929D in this condition, well, actually in this condition, is a $3 or $4 coin. You get them for $1 a piece. You've done a great job. Got a $12 bid now. $12 bid on the whole roll. $12 bid. Got a $12 bid looking for a bid of 13. Anybody bid a 13? Look at a bid of 13. Tim bids a 15. $15 bid. He doesn't want to miss out on this one. And I don't blame him because these are really cool. These are really nice coins. I wish I'd known that I had coins that nice in this roll. They may not come up for sale. A little jealous now. Helly Jelly. You got Javier with a bid of 16 now. Chuck tries 16. Tim comes in at 20. $20 bid. $20 bid now looking for 21. Anybody bid a 21? Look at a bid of 21 now. Anybody bid a 21? Looking for a bid of 21. Anybody bid a 21? Look at a bid of 21. Anybody bid a 21? Looking for a bid of 21 now. James bids a 21 now looking for 22. 21 now looking for 22. Anybody bid a 22? Looking for a bid of 22 now. Anybody bid a 22? Looking for a bid of 22. Anybody bid a 22? Look at a bid of 22 now. Anybody bid a 22? Now 25. Tim bids a 25. Look at a bid of 26. James is out. Thank you very much, James. Now 25. Look for a bid of 26. Anybody bid a 26? 25. Now you're 50 cents a coin on them. 50 cents a coin. These are worth well over $1 coin. Let me look them up real quick. Got a bid of 25. Look at a bid of 26 now. Anybody bid a 26? Look at a bid of 26. Anybody bid a 26? Got a bid of 26 now. 27. Anybody bid a 27? Look at a bid of 27 now. Anybody bid a 27? Now 27. Bin 3 at 27. Yeah, wish I had 3. 27 now, 29. Tim bids at 29 now, 29. Look a bit of 30. Anybody bid a 30? Look a bit of 30 now. Anybody bid a 30? Got a bid of 29. Look a bit of 30. Anybody bid a 30? Look a bit of 30 now. Anybody bid a 30? Here's retail values. Retail values in very fine is 63 cents, and extremely fine is 173, and AU is a $10 coin. They generally run around $3 or $4 a coin retail in this condition. So we got a $29 bid. 29 looking for a $30 bid. $30 bid. Anybody $30 bid? 327. Anybody $30 bid? Look at $30 bid. Anybody $30 bid? Anybody $30 bid? No $30 bid. Tim Morrell going once now. $29 looking for a $30 bid. Anybody $30 bid? Now Tim Morrell going twice now looking for a $30 bid. Bulldog bid a $30. Bid a $30 now 31. $30 now 31. Anybody bid a 31? Look a bid of 31. Anybody bid a 31? Got a bid of 30. Look a bid of 31. Anybody bid a 31? Look a bid of 31 now. Anybody bid a 31? Got Bulldog with a $30 bid. $30 bid looking for a bid of 31. Anybody bid a 31? Got Tim with a bid of 31. Tim bid a 31 now 32. $31 bid, looking 32. Anybody bid a 32? Need a bid of 32, look a bid of 32 now. Anybody bid a 32? 31, looking for a bid of 32. Anybody bid a 32? Anybody bid a 32? Looking for a bid of 32. 32, anybody 32? 31, going once now, looking for a bid of 32. Anybody bid a 32? 31, going twice now, looking for a bid of 32. Anybody bid a 32? Look a bid of 32 now. Anybody bid a 32? Sold. Tim Morrell, $31. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. $31. I'd like to share that roll with you at $31. 31. Let's see. Here we go. 31. Okay. Yeah, it is sweet, isn't it? Here's something for you. This will be interesting. Interesting for sure. This is 1960D small date. It's 1960D small date rolls, and these are in the hard tubes. Hard tube, hard plastic roll. There we go. 1960D hard plastic roll, looking for $1. Looking for a dollar bid. Anybody dollar bid? Looking for a dollar bid. Anybody dollar bid? Got Deanne with an $8 bid. $8 bid now 12. Adam Connor. $12 bid now, look at 13. Anybody bid at 13? Now 14. Mike Birchman now 14. James Worley at 15. James Worley at 15. $15 now, looking bid at 15. Now 16. Anybody bid at 16? Look a bid at 16 now. Anybody bid at 16? Looking for 16 now. Mike Birchman at 18. $18 bid now, looking for 19. Anybody bid at 19? Look a bid at 19 now. Anybody bid at 19? Looking for a bid at 19. James Worley bid at 19. Now looking for 20. Now look a bid at 20. Anybody bid at 20? Look a bid at 20 now. Anybody bid at 20? Got Deanne with a $20 bid. 20. Bid at 29? Is that 29 or 20? It was 20. 20 now. Deanne's $20 bid. $20 bid. James Worley 21. James Worley 21. Look a bid at 22. Anybody bid at 22? Need a bid at 22. Mike Birchman 22. Now 23. 22 now. 23. Anybody bid at 23? Look a bid at 23 now. Anybody bid at 23? Got a bid at 23. James Worley bid at 23 now. 24. 23 now. 24. Anybody bid at 24? Look a bid at 24 now. Anybody bid at 24? Mike Birchman 25. I can't stop laughing at what do you mean, Steve? What's up? Mike Birchman 25. Mike Birchman $25 bid. $25 bid now. Look at 26. 26. Anybody bid at 26? Look bid at 26 now. Anybody bid at 26? I bid at 26 now. James Worley bid at 26. James Worley bid at 26 now. Look a bid at 27. Anybody bid at 27? Look a bid at 27 now. Anybody bid at 27? Anybody bid at 27? Got a 26. Going once now. Bid at 26. Look a bid at 27. Anybody bid at 27? Need a bid at 27 now. Anybody bid at 27? Adam Connor bid at 27. Now 28. Look a bid at 29. Got a bid at 28. Look a bid at 29. Anybody bid at 29? Anybody bid at 29? Look a bid at 29. Now 29. Anybody 29? Deanne is out at the $28 level. Thank you very much, Deanne. Got James Worley 28. Look a bid at 29. Anybody bid at 29? And we're going to stop bidding now. Stop bidding now, and the reason that we're going to stop bidding now is because I have 4 of these. Got 4 of them. Same tubes. Same hard tubes. They're all small date, 1960D small date. And here's how we're going to handle this. I'm going to do these at $20 a roll. 20 per roll. And I'm going to start with... Okay, I'm going to start with James. I got 4 rolls total. So I'm going to start with James Worley, and then move to Adam Connor, and then move to Deanne. Nope, sorry, Mike Birchman was a first successful bid at 25. So Mike Birchman would go next, and then Deanne. That's about all I've got at this level anyway. Then Adam Connor. So first, James Worley bin 1. Adam Connor once 1, but we'll have to wait till we get down to that level. So we're going to start with James Worley for 1. And then we've got Mike Birchman. Let's see, Adam Connor wants 1. Oops. And then let's see. Mike Birchman takes 2. Yes, Pennywise. And that's all I've got. Thank you, folks. Got those taken care of. Get them back in here. And I got two lots left before we get into the roll reveals. Got a 1958 BU roll. This one is sealed with old tape. So it's a BU roll of 1958 plain. I have no idea what's in here. No idea what's in here as for grade. I know they're all 1958. Need a dollar bid. Anybody dollar bid? Jim Fletcher, 1250. Look a bit of 13. Look for a bit of 13. Pennywise, thank you very much. Look for a bit of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Look a bit of 13. Now, anybody bid of 13? Anybody bid of 13? Got 2 bids of 1250. Look a bit of 13. I'll go for a bit of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Look a bit of 13. Now, anybody bid of 13? All right, got 13. Dennis Paulson, 13. Now look a bit of 14. Anybody bid of 14? Look a bit of 14 now. Anybody bid of 14? Anybody bid of 14? Got a bit of 13. Look a bit of 14. Anybody bid of 14? Look a bit of 14 now. Anybody bid of 14? 13. Going once now. Looking for a bit of 14. Anybody bid of 14? Look a bit of 14. Anybody bid of 14? Got a 13. Going twice now. Looking for a bit of 14. Anybody bid of 14? Look a bit of 14. Anybody bid of 14? Sold to Dennis at 13. Thank you, sir. Oops. No, you didn't buy it for Dennis. You bought it for 13. You are Dennis. There we go. All right. Last roll of the day. We have a 1960D roll. Now, I just cracked the very end of this roll one day. And, well, I kind of liked the idea that I was going to be going through a roll. It would be really cool and everything. And I cracked the roll open. And this is what I found. That's what I found in this roll. Right at the end of the roll is a beautiful toner. So we got a beautiful toner right at the end of a 1960D roll. The other side of this coin is a normal red coin. It's 1960D. And we're going to start this at $1. $1 bid. Gets this toner with the 49 coins that follow it. A $1 bid. Anybody $1. Javier bids a $8 bid. Now Wanda bids a 15. Got a bid of 15. Look a bit of 16. Now anybody bid a 16. Got a bid of 15. Look a bit of 16. Anybody bid a 16. These have not been searched by me. I have no idea what's inside. There could be RPMs, double dies, anything else. But we do know that there is a really nice reverse toner on the top of the roll. So we got a nice 16 bid. 16 bid from DN. Got a bid of 16. Now 20 from Mike Birchman. 20 for Mike Birchman, look a bit of 121, 21. Anybody bid of 21, look a bit of 21. Now anybody bid of 21. Looking for a bit of 21. Anybody bid of 21, look a bit of 21. Now anybody bid of 21. Got a bit of 20, looking for a bit of 21. Got a bit of 20. Going once now, looking for a bit of 21. Anybody bid of 21, look a bit of 21. Anybody bid of 21. Now we got Deanne with a bid of 21. No, Wanda's bid of 21. Sorry, Wanda bid of 21. Now looking for 22. Mike bids of 25. Bids of 25. Mike bids of 25. Now 26. Anybody bid of 26? Look for a bid of 26. Anybody bid of 26? It is a beautiful toner, isn't it, Jim? Yeah, $25 bid. $25 bid. Looking for a bid of 26. Anybody bid of 26? We're going to do 25. Going once to Mike Birchman. Looking for a bid of 26. Anybody bid of 26? Look a bid of 26. Mike Birchman going twice now with a bid of 25. Need a money bid of 26. Look at money bid of 26. Anybody bid of 26? Sold to Mike at 25. I appreciate it, Mike. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, now we move on to our reveals. Yay! We're going to have 7 different rolls this time around. 7 different rolls. We're going to start with number 251. 251 is going to be this 1954S roll. 1954S. And here is your title. Get ready to bid. get ready for this. We're going to be doing these at $3 per coin. The 58 roll on the list had already bid out. Were you talking about oh, I'm sorry. That was a 58D that I had on there. It's not a 58D. It was a 58 plain. Dennis, are you still good with your bid of, what was it, $13? Dennis, you still good with your bid of $13 on that? Because that was a 58 plain roll. I had it on the list as a 58D. I said it was a 58 plain. I don't know why I had it as a 58D, but this is it right here. So Dennis, if you are good with your bid at 13, let me know, because the list shows it as a 58D roll. Okay, you're okay with that? All right, so it is a 58 plain, and it's already bid. It went. Well, it was the second to the last roll that we bid out. All right, so the 54S. We got a 54S as reveal number 251. You're going to get 1 coin for the roll for your $3. You got a maximum of 3 coins per person. Max of 3 coins per person. We're going to be going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it. We've got Tim Morrell bids 3. Paul Hampton for 3. Farm Dog for 2. Joe McBride for 3. I'm doing this alone, so it's going to be a little bit slower. Mike Birchman for 3. We've got Shannon McCord for 3. And then we've got Jeff Dunn for 3. And then we've got Adam Connor for 3. And then we've got Jim Fletcher for 3. And then we've got Yeoman for 3. Then we've got Dennis Paulson for 3. And then we've got Eric Beyer for 3. And then let's see, we got Surag for 3. How many I got left on here? We got a few. We got enough, I think. Maybe. We got Deanne for 3. And then we've got Adam Chambers for 2. Then we've got Wanda Williams for 3. And then we have Bulldog for 3. Whoever's next, let's see, Bulldog. Sorry, folks. Doing this by myself, so my typing is a little off. And we got 1 spot left after Bulldog that's going to go to Techstar. So Techstar is going to get the last spot in the row. I appreciate it, folks. That's 251. Now 252. This is what we're going to do. 252 is a 1958D. 252 is a 1958D. What we're going to do here is we're going to bin these at $2 each. Max of 3 per person. I'm going to do this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Got Paul Hampton. For 3. Farm Dog for 2. Then I've got Mike Birchman for 3. And then I've got Joe McBride for 3. Then I've got Timothy for 3. I've got Adam Chambers for 2. I've got Yeoman for 3. And let's see, Eric Byer for 3. And then let's see, Sureg for 3. Adam Connor for 2. And then Bulldog for 3. And then I have Deanne for 3. And then I have Shannon McCord for 3. And let's see, then I have Jeff Dunn for 3. Let's see what I got left here. I think I got enough to go around. Jeff Dunn for 3, Wanda Williams for 3. Then I got Steve A for 1. Then I've got Jim Fletcher for 3. Party Pickle for 1. And Techstar for 2. And oh really? Cool. Found a 38p 1DR4 in a roll that you got from me. I got 1 spot left, folks. Anybody want the 1 spot? Just type a bin at the bottom, and you get 1 spot. Anybody can have it. I got Deanne for that 1 spot. Deanne was the first to chime in. Now wait a minute, Deanne. Dennis did not get in on this roll earlier. Do you want to let Dennis in, or you want to take that spot because you were first? You got Deanne gets it, or she can let Dennis take it. How about it, Deanne? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll let Dennis take it. Dennis, you got yourself 1. All right, next one's going to be a 1959D roll. 1959D. It's this one right here. 1959D. It's reveal number 253. These are going to be going for $2 per coin. $2 per coin, 3 max. It's in fine condition. Wow. Here we go. 253, 1959D, $2 per coin, 3 max. I'm going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Timothy Morrell takes 3. Hang on. Okay. Farm Dog takes 1. Paul Hampton takes 3. Then we've got Mike Birchman for 3. Then Adam Connor takes 2. Joe McBride takes 2. We've got Dennis Paulson for 1. And then we've got Jeff Dunn for 3. Jim Fletcher for 3. James Worley for 3. Then we've got Deanne for 3. Then we've got Yeoman for 3. Then we've got Adam Chambers for 2. Wanda Williams for 3. We've got Eric Byer for 3. Then we've got Sureg for 3. Amazing, Eric, you stayed awake. I noticed. Bulldog for 3. Then we've got Steve A for 1. Oops. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots remaining. James Eubanks will take one. You're dying to not fall asleep. All right, here we go. We got a total of 4 spots left. I got 4 spots left. Anybody can have them. SRK takes 3 of them. So I got 1 spot left. 1 spot left open to anybody who wants it. 1959 D roll. Deanne will take it. And we're done. Done with that roll. Now we got a special roll. Really good one. This is going to be the good roll of the week, I think. You never know what comes in these, but this one has possibilities. 1946 D, folks. 1946 Denver. 75-year-old roll here. 75 years old. We're going to do a $4 each on these. We're going to start it off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We got Farm Dog for 2. Then we've got Mike Birchman for 3. Then we got Paul Hampton for 2. Then we've got James Worley for 3. Then let's see, we've got Joe McBride for 2. Adam Chambers for 2. Then we've got Jim Fletcher for 3. We've got Adam Connor for 3. Sorry, Adam Connor takes 3. Then we've got Eric Beyer for 3. Then Yeoman for 3. Then Dennis Paulson for 1. Then we've got Sureg for 3. Then we've got Deanne for 3. Then we've got Bulldog for 3. Then what have we got? Wanda Williams wants all of them. But we have a total of 3 for her. And EJ wants 3. And then Techstar wants 2. Where are we at on this? Let's see, we've got about 5, 6 left. We might get everybody in here. Jeff Dunn wants 3. Then we've got Tim Morrell wants 3. That's going to take it up. Tim Morrell gets the last of it. That's the end of that roll. So sorry to Steve, Party Pickle, and SRK. We could not get you in on this particular roll, but we can try this next one. Next was 255. 1956D. 1956D, we're going to do a $3 per coin on this. $3 per coin, 3 maximum. Go now. Let's see, do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. It's number 255. Mike Birchman gets 3 in this one. Then we've got Wanda Williams for 3. We've got Timothy Morrell for 3. Got Jeff Dunn for 3. Adam Chambers for 2. Farm Dog for 1. Adam Connor for 2. Then we've got Bulldog for 3. And then we're at Joe McBride for 3. Jim Fletcher gets 3. Paul Hampton gets 2. Shannon McCord for 3. And then we've got Dennis Paulson for 2. We've got Sureg for 3. Yeoman for 3. Deanne for 3. And then we've got, let's see, Steve A for 2. And then Techstar for 2. And then SRK for 3. And we got one spot left. That's going to be for Eric Beyer. Eric's going to get the last spot in this roll. That's for this 1956D roll. And the next one up is going to be a tubed roll of 1955S. We always have good luck with 55S. I like 1955S. I always get some RPMs out of these. So here we go. We're going to do a 1955S. They're going to be at $3 per coin with a 3 max. And we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We got Tim Morrell first at 3. Then we've got Adam Connor for 2. Paul for 3. We got Farm Dog for 2. We've got Joe McBride for 2. Then we've got Mike Birchman for 3. And then we've got Yeoman for 3. And then we've got Jim Fletcher for 3. Then we've got, let's see, Jeff Dunn for 3. Sureg for 3. Then we've got Wanda Williams for 3. Adam Chambers for 2. Dennis Paulson for 2. We've got Steve A for 1. Then we've got Party Pickle for 1. Party Pickle. First time I've typed your name this evening. Techstar for 2. And Bulldog for 3. Then we've got Deanne for 3. Shannon McCord for 3. Then we've got EJ for 3. And that's going to end that roll. That was very convenient. We ended up with exactly 50 names for a 50 coin roll. So that's really cool. We're going to do another one that's going to be a fun roll. This is going to be just one of the fun rolls. We always like doing these because there's a lot of RPMs this year. 1960D. 1960D, we got a roll number 257. I'm sorry, 257. And we're going to do these at $2 per coin. With a max of 3 per person. Anybody who's done this for a while now knows that I do a max of 3 per person. The reason for that is because when I first started doing these, I had people taking 10 and 15 coins in a row, and it was really knocking a lot of other people out. So I decided to do a max so that we'd be able to get as many different people into the rolls as possible so we can all have fun. And so we've got a 1960D plastic tubed roll, 1 coin from the roll, $2 each, 3 per person maximum. Go now at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We got Bulldog for 3. Then we got Tim Morrell for 3. Then we've got Jim Fletcher for 3. Then we've got Farm Dog for 2. Then we've got Paul Hampton for 3. Then we've got Mike Birchman for 3. And then Jeff Dunn for 3. James Worley for 3. And then Yeoman Gull for 3. And then we've got Joe for 3. And then Dennis Paulson for 3. And then we've got Sireg for 3. And then we've got Eric Beyer for 3. And let's see, Steve A for 1. Techstar for 2. And we've got Deanne for 3. And then we've got Wanda for 3. And we've got Adam Chambers for 2. And Adam Connor, you got 3 on your list, but I can only give you 1. We're at the end of the roll. So you'll get 1 from this reveal. And that, folks, is all I have remaining for the day. That's all I've got for the day. I appreciate it, everyone. You guys are all wonderful. And I am happy to serve. Anything I can do for you, let me know. Available by email. And, well, sometimes by telephone too, but mostly by email. Email is the easiest way to get a hold of me, then Facebook Messenger. Facebook Messenger is always an easy way to get a hold of me because I'm on Facebook all day long. I appreciate it, Mike. You have a great night, and everybody else, you guys all have a great night. I'll be sending the invoices in the morning. I'll be sending them tomorrow morning. I need to go to bed now because I've had sleep issues lately, and I need to get to bed as soon as I can. Okay, Tim, I will be sure to get an answer back to you in the morning for your email. Oh, I think it was on the missing items. I'm going to have to either refund you for those items or find replacements for those items because there's no way that I can come up with the items again. They've already been shipped, so I have no idea why they're not here, why they're not there. So I'm going to end up having to either refund you for all of them or send you replacements. So you let me know what you want via email, and I will see what I can do for you. And so I appreciate it, folks. Wanda, do you want to take a look at any of these singles? You want to see if you... Let's see. Wanda, I'll let you look at these and see what you think. Yeah, Tim, I didn't mean to ignore you. That's for sure. I really didn't mean to ignore you. It was just that I do not have those items. I don't know what happened to them. Okay, let me see, Wanda. Let's take a look. 54, 53, and 51. And then the 39S. You've already got the prettiest 1939S toner in the world. But I have a 39S toner. Wanda, if you want to take a look at these. Let's see. There's a 39S toner for you, Wanda. Can you buy the 55 in the slab for $65? Yes, you can take that. 55 for $65. And go ahead and mark it at $65 for you. Okay. All right, now Wanda, here's your chance to bin some stuff. I'm offering this to anyone, but Wanda especially here. This is a 1939S. It is a MS65 Brown NGC. It came out of the same roll as the other one that you got, and I'm offering this one at a $95 bin. $95 bin. If you want it $95, I can put it in your package. That's one of the nicest 39Ss I've ever seen, but she has the nicest one I've ever seen. Yo, man. I forgot about that email. I will get an email back to you. I'm going to write a note right now. I'll be in better signed and mound tomorrow, but $60D showed up in the mail with a sorry note from the post office. Okay, Wanda, there's a yes. You'll take that one. Okay, got you on there. Now, the next one that I've got is a 1951D. It's going to be this one right here. 1951D. This one I'll make available at $40. If you want to get this one at $40, I can offer it at $40. This is an NGC MS65 red brown. Gosh, I can't even believe that. 8 months. They finally delivered a coin to you 8 months later. Oh my gosh. And it was one I sent to you? Well, at least they got it to you, right? All right, I'm twisting, Wanda. I got a few more if you want to see the other ones too. Because I've got 3 coins here I can offer to you at $40 a piece. Mix and match. Pick any one or more that you want. But I've got this 51D. I've got this 53D. And then I've got this 54S. I've got a 65 red brown on the 51D and a 64 red brown on the other two. Any or all of them are available at $40 a piece. You let me know. You can simply let me know pass. You can say 51, you can say 53, you can say 54. And I'll know which ones you're talking about. Okay, she'll definitely take the 53. And that's at a $40. Okay, now I'll pull you back to the 51, let you see that one again. I don't know if you've already got a 51 from me or not. I did have a few of them. I'm not sure whether you got one of those or not. But we didn't do the 51 tonight. So far tonight, the 51, this 51 remains unsold. And then on the 53, 54. See, on the 54, this is the 54. That's got that woody appearance on the reverse. Looks almost like a pulled oil slick. It's very nice. And then the 51. Completely your choice, totally up to you, whatever you want to do. Oh, yes, on the 54. Let me know what you think. The 51, yes. All of these are slab. They're all NGC slab. This one's a 65 red brown. The 51 is. Tim Rathjen has left the coin scene. Okay. Oh yes, Wanda. I'm talking about like 2 different coins here. What are you telling me? Oh yes. Or are you just having a moment? Yeah, Tim Rathjen left coins altogether. He left. He deleted his Facebook account. He's gone through some financial issues, and so I don't know whether he will be back. Bigum? What, you want to bin big? What are you saying? Both? You want both of them? I give you both of them and you want both of them. Is that what we're doing here? Oh, you are so funny. Let's see. Yes, sir. Okay. So, Wanda, I'm going to do a little bit of a recap with you here. What I've got for you is the 1939S, which is this one right here. a 39S at $95. And then we skip forward to the 1951D, 1951D at $40, 1953D at $40, 1954S at $40. And that's what we're doing there. Autocorrect is killing her. Wanda gives me a big love sign, so that's what she wants. She's not drinking wine. Now, Wanda's a whiskey girl. She likes whiskey. She don't do none of that piff stuff. She's a strong drinker. That is what we want. Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I will get this invoice out to you in the morning. Get these coins back in order. So I can put them in the stack. There's my stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of them right here. Glad you grabbed the 55. She might have bought it too. What do you think, Wanda? It's a pretty 55 Tim has for sale for $50. Tim, that's for sale for $50, right? You'd be willing to take a $15 hit? You feel much better, broker butt better? Tim says, no! All right, we got it all. We got it all going for you, folks. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thanks for entertaining me for all this time. I really enjoy it. And I've got reveals that are going to be coming up tomorrow morning. I'm going to take care of 247 and 248 tomorrow morning, and I might even start doing the ones in the 250s here tomorrow. That way we can start getting some of these out of the way so that we can make room for, well, I got to get this box of reveals. I've got to get all these worked, get them sent home to their new mommies and daddies. All right, folks, that's all I've got for now, and I've got to get to bed. I've got to get to bed so I can get up early in the morning and get started with all of this beautiful work to get done. I'll talk to you folks later. Have a great night, and have a great week, and I'll see you at the reveals.